There you go. Hi guys, welcome everyone. Nania was just talking to Nania. Nania, I thought you run out to do your errands already. I'm just pulling up another screen so we can go back and forth with you guys. Yeah. And then we're gonna get into the meat of the matter. Let me just bring up what I need to say this morning. My life. Okay. Okay, please hit the like button, everyone. Good morning, Errol. Hi, Errol. Hi, Misty. Hi, Nania. Welcome, Marianne. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. I love you guys. You guys are here with me. We're going to have a fabulous, fabulous day. All right. So let me just get in with the meat of the matter. Nania, I have to go somewhere quickly. And I can let Nania jump on quickly, and then she can go out and do what she needs to get done if she wants to. But I think Nania was says she just on her way out. Let's see. I'm just trying to pull up what we need to say. Welcome everyone. Welcome. How are you guys doing? How was your morning? How did you guys like it? SkitLanta was really popping this morning, weren't they? They were popping like crazy. Yes. All right. So we have 13 of you guys watching. That means if we go and do the refresh, we need to see 13 thumbs up. Nania, if you're still in the chat, the thing is sent to you for you to come on quickly because I know you're busy. All right. So now, oh yes, I just remember what I need to pull up. I tell you now, your girl Ed go and come so see with me, all right? And so today it's a Korean proverbs, right? The word of the day today, it goes like this, guys. Don't aim for success if you want it. Just do what you love and believe in, and it will come naturally. All right? So lesson and passion, purpose, consistency, and long-term growth. Isn't that awesome? Hold on. Yeah, so thank you, my darlings. So now, let's do my roll call, guys. You know, oh, we do the thing over here, right? So our roll call is Era, good morning. So Era, let me okay, before we start, read message. So there's Era in the house. Welcome, Era. Welcome, Misty. Welcome, Nania. Welcome, Bethel. Welcome, Marianne. Welcome, Dion. Welcome, Rhonda. Welcome, Dolly. Welcome, Sabrina. Oh God, you guys making me want to cry right now. Thank you guys for being here with me. It's going to be an awesome, awesome day because SkitLanta was skitting. So let me take the first. So Era says Sharon Davis also messing with Melissa. Remember me call it long time. Remember that first year when he was celebrating Amber and he poured Amber a glass of wine and he poured Melissa and look what she gave. Remember I called it? All right. We are go. That means that me need to see my check come over, right, guys? Me need to see my check coming to me. Okay. All right. So let me behave myself now. Be nice, sure. So with Melissa, Amber is a big mess. Dave is a community man. And in Atlanta, Anthony is far better than Dave. Oh my goodness. Oh Lord, you know, guys, I was sleeping. When I come off my live, I ate something and then I wasn't feeling well, so I went to sleep and then I woke up, spoke with Charmaine, and then Nania called me. You know, I mean, I speak to the boss man too, and then everything good. You know what I mean? Because I was having a little issue there too. You know what I mean? But everything is good. So now let's see. So Misty says green light to cheat. Yes, Green light to cheat. And you know, says she going to be flinging it up left, right, and center now. She already been swinging from vine to vine. Remember, vine to vine. Let me just get my eyes. Dab a little. Yes, dab the eyes. Yes. Yes, green light to cheat. Yes, Misty. Love the title. Thank you, darling. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Nanya says, "I my baby sis, have a great life. Love you too, Nan. I'll see you later on your life if you can't make mine. Me know say you gotta do something right now. Go and go get it done before you get now. You know what? All right, later. But me did say in the live in case you the link if you want to jump on when you finish with you. Okay, so Bethel says, hi Sharon, hi darling. Marian West says, good afternoon. And Marian say, hi Arrow. Hi Dion, Sharon and chat. Yes, yes, yes. Rhonda say hello. Hi, hello. I know you're all happy she can date Dave legally. Me happy? Darling, when you're married, in the eyes of the Lord, remember, if the person did that's not right, but nobody was unalive, right? So Amber is still legally married. Now, at the end of the day, she's legally married. So I'm not happy about that because I wish Amber was still having integrity. So now, guys, what if she get pregnant or she gets something since he's the community man? I haven't watched anything yet, but Sharon will keep me up to date what's happening. You know that. She says, you miss out on a lot. And yes, I was sleeping. The word of the day. Yes, you love the word of the day? Yes, she can date Dave, but she has messed up, stayed out doing overnight, coming back with the trench coat. We can get away. Yes, Rhonda. Yes, Rhonda. And Anthony knows that. That's why he says, no, everything is going to go to Kai. And Marianne was says, Melissa wants more from Dave than what he wants to give her. Okay, so you guys get the word of the day. Let me read it back in case I know everybody get the word of the day. So the word of the day is a Korean proverbs, right? Proverbs of the day for success. And it says, don't aim for success if you want it. Just do what you love and believe in, and it will come naturally. So you see, Amber didn't wait on the word, wait on it. She run after Dave because she thought he was better than Anthony, but he's worse of the worst. Lesson on passion, purpose, consistency, and long-term growth. And we not see Amber was growing and then she go backwards. So I don't know that. So right now, happy Wednesday. Today what? A Wednesday? Yeah, happy Wednesday, everyone. Happy Wednesday, my chat family. And we are going to have a fabulous day. With that being said, let's continue with the chat. So we're gonna start off with the when she's sitting down with the lawyer, giving her the green light to cheat. Okay, I watched it. I said, me and Charmaine say, yep, green light to cheat. Wait there, my glasses look like man. I like to lotion my hand always in the water. Although I have a dishwasher, my hand is always in water, and it gets and my nails them look funky. So the specialist says I should use Vaseline on my hands, and it will get those black little things like a pickle in your finger, and then it just disappear when we just keep it moist. Yeah. So I don't know how that going on. They can still see you guys. Sit to read it. Melissa wants more from Dave than he wants to give her. Yeah, I can sit to read it, but I get because my eyes will get watery too much if I am. I may wear glasses too much too, guys. All right, so let's get back into the meat of the matter here. Let's see what you guys are saying. I saw the chat. Someone gave a plot twist that the girl he's dealing with in Phoenix will be Brittany. Oh, in my chat? Oh, I haven't been able. Remember, I say your girl that sleep. Your girl that too wake up from her nap. Alia says, Amber is really about to get bold since she knows now she is legally cheating. Yes, she can cheat. Dolly says, I had a feeling they were going to write about the separation maintenance because of the comment on the difference platform. Oh, yes, Dolly. One thing, one thing with us, we call a spade a spade. I remember on here, we've been saying she need to have a legal separation. And you know what they did? Somebody in the chat live in Georgia and told us that they don't have legal separation, but they write it in because it's a storytelling, right? So they did that, right? So thank you, dear Dolly. And Marian we say, come back with a trench coat in his clothes left. You, Anthony, mine wonder where it went. Yes, of course, Anthony, that love the shoe that show that coming to him not here. Hi, Sharon. Hello, Susan. How are you doing? Welcome. Ambam is in for a rude awakening, Melissa, and is a woman, and she can't spend the night with Dave anymore. Yes, she cannot. That is so true. And Dolly says, Nania, and date in moderation. Yes, Marianne, she has to date in moderation. Annette, hi, baby girl. Welcome, beautiful. How you doing? I love how you're giving me these plot twists, you and Marianne and somebody else. I think Suzette to give me some plot twist there. I have to go in the chat when I finish up off here. Good evening, Sharon. Mod's chat. I hope you are doing well. SkitLanta make up their rules. The Dalton marriage is healing in Wayne's failure. Definitely. Because at the end of the day, the people them are not liking Amber moving. So now they think if that says she's legally separated, it's okay. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, she's still married to the man. Marian West says, he said he's seen beautiful woman. He didn't deny that. Yes, he did not deny that. But he never tell her, say, him have somebody. Isis, I notice Isis, I hand. So, sis, me need lots of comment from, Charmaine. Maybe Charmaine get to come on later on because, say she in one meeting. She go to a meeting. Terrian is also gone into a meeting. O'Neill, busy as usual, and Nanya have stuff to get done. So your girl, me and you guys are here. Whenever they finish, everybody have them link. They can just link on. You know what I mean? So anybody in the chat, anybody want to come here with me, that's fine. I'm all for it. You know what I mean? And then better. Hi Belinda, how you doing? Welcome in, beautiful. Okay, so B is saying, I really believe Dave had a affair with every woman that he helped in the restaurant business. I know Melissa is going to tell Daniel. Daniel is going to tell Ben, and Ben is going to tell Anthony. Oh boy, a lot of telling going on here. Thank you for that. Definitely for sure. He is going to be telling a lot. Andrea says, welcome everyone. Please like, share, subscribe to Sharon Rico Review. Thank you, sis. And Annette says, I will sit back and watch Amber continue to make her own mistake. Not sure what Anthony will do next. Honestly, he already knows she's cheating because she slept sleeping out, right? But no, I think she did a mess up right there by disrespecting him like in that way. Because remember, we said that's a disrespect. When he was cheating, he went back home regardless, and he never. And he did. She filed for the divorce the first time. Yes, of course. So now them are trying to show we say she's not going to be losing anything. So let's see. Let's see what happened when she find out about Dave. Most likely she find out about Dave. She's gonna be so distraught. Run back to Anthony. That's what Charmaine tell me. So me I go tell no either time. That because when me say, oh, maybe she's gonna be pregnant or she's gonna have this Charmaine say, sure, it looks like her consequence is gonna be she's gonna sleep with Anthony. And she has sleep with Dave. So that's the way she's not gonna know who the baby daddy is. And guys, I think that's all the power of forgiveness gonna come into play because we still not give up on God have a plan. God has that plan. So they're showing us now because so the people them not liking what they're seeing that Amber is out there doing what she's doing. Like says she have amnesia or something because it still not make sense to me how this happened. So no matter how they want to twist it, you know what I mean? All right. So let's come back here. I saw that about Brittany in the comment on the skit. Oh, okay. Thank you, Belinda. Oh, Dolly. Thank you, Dolly. And then Angela Atkins to come in. Welcome in, Angela. Let's hear what my girl have to say to me now. Marian, why are you complaining? Everyone gonna form their own opinion. Anthony used to be sleeping with hookers. I don't see anything wrong with Dave having woman before Amber. All right. Thank you for that, Angela. Angela, you remember say Angela, Amber liar. Remember that. So we better be careful. She come slap one per way. We have to sign an NDA. Angela said, wasn't Anthony legally cheating with Shayla even when he was doing his thing? Of course. Definitely he was. Nobody dispute. Of course, when she caught him in run go stay with Shayla and was till him even go up on vacation with Shayla. Remember all of that? That's why Amber do what she do now. So there is nothing in can do about that right now because the two of them did the same thing within the marriage. We're not talking what happened outside the marriage, you know. They're still legally married, no matter what she have a legal separation. We ask for that only thing. She cannot move anything out of the house and anything like that, right? But she's gonna be hurt because she's wondering in her head, why does Melissa have access to his house? Definitely. And I hope Melissa will clue her in on that. I got a win today. Yes, Nancy, you got a win today. She got her legal separation. We did, yeah, she got that. So that's good. But you know, she get the green light now to just fling it up. And Rhonda said, Amber will not stick to the ground rules given by her lawyer. Yeah, she's very disobedient, right? But she'll get into line. So don't worry, guys. God have a plan. That's all I can say to Rhonda. Rhonda, our girl, God have a plan. And Nancy says legal separation. Yeah, she's legally separated. Hi, Sharon and chat. Welcome in, Tina Stokes. Welcome in, darling. And Dolly says, I stated more than once that Georgia had no formal separation. It was called separated maintenance because I know someone that went through this in Georgia. Yes, darling, you told us. You did call that. Yeah, because I asked you and you give it to us. Thank you, my darling. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. Just let me know, remind me, make me give an applause and shout it out because you know, you guys, we're on to something here, you know. And Terence says, "Hi, Terence, how you doing? I don't trust that attorney. She don't help her in case at all." We know, but our girl Nania says she is good, so we're gonna trust Nania advice on that. All right. But we know that she was really a quack with Ernestine and Jay, definitely. And Angela says, I agree with you on all accounts. Oh, Marianne West says, and to Angela A. And Jay ain't had no money. Yeah. Hi, everyone. Welcome in, Janet. Welcome in. Hi, everyone. Nicole. And Belinda says, I see they brought Calvin back. Calvin, he may end up being Amber's attorney, a good attorney. Won't give you the green light to cheat. They would advise you to move out first. Definitely. Definitely. But member said this is a skit, so we don't know yet. So we just she'll run into to him and she'll let him know what's going on. And maybe he'll be able to advise her properly. The lawyer said she is good. Yeah, that's what lawyer said. Nancy, yes, true, true, true. Tina Stokes says, Dave believe Melissa is loyal to him. Do you think she will break loyalty to Dave? Let me put that message to the chat, guys. Let me just I'm gonna copy this of yours. I don't think this can copy. Let me click on it and see if we can copy it. All right. Let me just put it in the chat for the audience to vote on. Okay. Let's refresh the screen here. All right, so let me get the screen going. And I'm gonna I'm gonna run a poll, Tina, for you. See what the audience gonna say. Put our chat for them. They believe Melissa. Melissa is loyal to him. Do you think she will break loyalty? Okay. Oh, I never put him name as caps. Oh, still no cap. All right. So let's start the poll. All right. So Tina, we're gonna see what everybody say to your question. All right. I don't think she's gonna be loyal. That's my honest opinion. I don't think she's gonna be loyal. She's gonna break that code because she still wants him because she's his piece, and she was making that, you know what I mean, and going all crazy like that. So we will see. And Nancy says she said if she has no one, she still wants a divorce. Yeah, that's what she said. Yeah, that's what she said right now. Era says, Sharon, how are you? There is no good lawyer who will want her client to date another man. Why go through divorce? I work in family law attorney. Anthony lawyer is a very good. Oh yes, Anthony have a very good attorney. I want a divorce. Yes. Terence says, Dave, true character is bring slowly reveal. Yes, it is slowly revealing. Yes, Terence, you're absolutely right. Slowly revealing. So guys, so let we go with the first. I will continue with our chat. I will not move that so I know where I am. Let me see what I'm gonna put the first one on. Okay, guys, my having stage already for you guys. Let me just fix myself back up nice on the screen here. All right. So now there is our lovely darling Bam Bam here, Bam, and she is there with her lawyer. Let me just turn on the volume.
Listen, Constance, I am just wondering, like, how long is this really going to take? Like, how can we speed this up? I just need it to go a little bit faster. How long can he drag this out? Because he will not sign the papers, and I need him to sign those papers.
Okay, he can drag it out for years, but
Years.
if you want to speed it up, I'm going to have to not give him, well, give him everything pretty much.
I'm going to have to give him everything.
Correct.
So you mean I take nothing?
Mm-hmm.
If you want to speed it up, speeding up means.
Constance, no, that's not what I want.
Okay, what do you want?
I want 50%, but I want this to be wrapped up like next week.
Why?
Oh, hold on. Let me play it here.
Because I do. I need this to hurry up.
So remember, I asked you guys a few days ago when Amber line what she does, and you guys said she stuttered, and that's exactly what she's doing. And then the lawyer is going to let you know that she's doing this for what 10 years now? She's 10 years. That's not a long time to be a lawyer. So how good is she?
That's right.
Is there a reason? And is the reason a person? And is the person a male?
No, I mean, why would you ask that?
Because we went from fighting until we get everything, no matter how long it takes, to an emergency lunch date today to speed it up. I need it handled. And I've been doing this for 20 years. When that happens,
20 years,
it's usually an outside thing.
Amber going like says she's so slick. The woman is doing this for 20 years, she says. At least me hear very well. Let me get another sheet of paper. Yeah. She here for 20 years, guys. 20 years. May I forget another book. My book full of her writing. My book filled with writing, guys. But it have nice, you know what I mean? Look for my book. All right. So now, Amber wants the 50%. So if you want the 50%, why are you moving the way you're moving? All right. So Tina, you got your here is the vote that says yes. Dave believe Melissa is loyal. Do you think she will break the loyalty to Dave? And everybody's voted yes. 72% voted yes. Awesome, guys. Thank you guys for that. Let me come back around. Give you guys um let me just find that thing there, the applause button. Yes, yes, yes. So let me hear what you guys saying. So no, Amber wanted speed up because she wants full access to Dave right now, right? And look at my baby face. She says, why the lawyer asked me this? But she's your lawyer. You should tell your lawyer everything you cannot tell your lawyer. So you're not, you know what I mean? You need to tell the lawyer everything. I am fed up with Anthony. Yes, yes, yes. She can be with Dave. Yes. I don't think she will sleep over as much. She's not supposed to. Hopefully, she obeys that much because it is said. But remember, they like to go back and change them all, but they don't remember. So I hope the writer knows that we are holding them accountable for what they're doing right now. I don't think she will sleep over much. And Mary says, Dave is just like Wayne. So Amber better brace herself. Melissa was his good time girl. Whatever, whenever, and Dave is sampling Amber now. Yes. That is why he says he doesn't see any stop sign. Right? And it is just open space. So he is not offering Amber nothing. For sure, right? And then Team Amber and Dave, right? Dave told her to let him know what the lawyer said. Yes, he did say that. And then Nancy says, this is SkitLanta, anything goes, definitely. And Miss Miss Patel, good morning or good afternoon. How are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. We need learn to follow this skit and not our own art. The writers can do whatever they want, and we are going to see that. Today was the proof in the pudding, definitely. Definitely. A lot of us called whatever happening with Dave and Melissa because I saw it, I called it. And I'm happy that they gave her the legal separation because we asked for it, because we're saying, why are they making her be, you know what I mean? Okay. So it's good. I'm happy that she have the legal separation. So that way she can see that the grass is not greener on the other side. Remember, they've told her that the grass ain't greener. So she will be able to see it. So the first thing she noticed, the red flag is. What is the red flag, guys? Let me just ask you guys in the chat. I'm not gonna give it away. Let's see if you did catch that red flag first thing. I'm just gonna ask you. It's not a poll. It's not a poll. It would be a Q&A question. Yeah, start that one. Did you pick? No, we should just go the red flag. Or do I ask that question? Oh, yes, 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 yes. What was the red flag this morning? And I just put it in the chat there. All right. Whenever I do that, the Q&A, the chat just disappear. For some reason, it just disappear. That's why I like doing the poll. Okay. All right. So I put that. So did you guys notice what the red flag was? Oh, let me put this up here so we can see where go on. I'm gonna tell you then just have that so tiny. All right, let me just go over on the other screen. Melissa going to vent to Daniel because she is in her feelings. Yes, yes, yes. I'm just coming down here. So because I'm on the in YouTube we can get to see what you guys doing. Marian, if your man rolling in money, he can't say Just leave and walk away today and yesterday. I got you. Definitely right, Aranda. Melissa has a key to the house, so Amber better see things for what they are. She knows Anthony had a key to Nasty Shayla place and her thinking cap on. He also have a key to Piari. Remember that. Remember that. And yes, Errol. Amber is to move so fast, reckless. Watch how Dave is going to switch up on his behavior towards her. Melissa always had access to Dave house. Yes. Melissa has the key to Dave house. Dave and Melissa is in the past, I think. Um, and then Tyrene says, hi you all. Hi, welcoming. So at least you guys pick up on the red flag, so that is awesome. Miss Vettel said Danielle needs to focus on her own marriage. And I'm thinking that Michelle is related to Dave somehow. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we end that Q&A there. So we confirm. So we end that. Good evening. Hi, Sharon. Welcome in. I'm Goddess London. Yes, we're gonna have some fun here. So let me just come back around. I'm still gonna read your guys' chat. I just wanted to see if you guys pick up on that red flag. Was Melissa not the key?
That is encouraging you to speed it up.
Okay, so what if there was? Why do I have to stay in this marriage if I don't want to be here?
So if there is, allegedly, you don't have to stay in the marriage. It's not going to affect anything with the divorce, except if you want to speed it up, you're going to have to give up things to speed it up.
Okay, and so what if Anthony finds out about this alleged situation?
If he finds out, that's fine. You're legally separated. When you file, you're legally separated. As long as you and Anthony are not intimate, you're fine.
No, we're not. We are not intimate whatsoever. So I am legally separated.
You are legally separated.
And I can date or see who I want.
You may date and see who you want. I would do it respectfully and in moderation, meaning I would come home at a decent hour. I wouldn't stay out all night. I wouldn't remove all my things from the house. I wouldn't make any major changes.
Okay.
Okay, so there you got it, guys. So Amber got her green light now to cheat, and she's really excited about that. And so there you go. She has to come. She have to be respectful, but Amber was not respecting Anthony when she went home in her trench coat. She blatantly let him know that, see, this is what I am doing, and she didn't even know that she was legally separated. The lawyer is just letting her know and us know that they're legally separated, so it's okay for Amber to cheat. And even Anthony, it's okay for Anthony to go cheat too because they're legally separated. Only thing they must be, she and Anthony should be respectful with each other at this point. You understand, guys? Yeah. So it is what it is. Sharon, still too wrong, can't make it right. She is not hurting Anthony, she will be hurting herself. Definitely, Sharma. If Amber is not wearing any using any protection, let Dave use protection. She could get STD and or she could even get worse, right? And what will, yes, I know, what will Amber consequence be? Do you guys kind of figure out what her consequence would be? You're leaving now? Okay. Oh, What will Amber consequence be? Will it be so will what that would be a Q&A question, don't it? Also, maybe I should say what Amber. Let me just take that, delete that part. Will Amber consequence? Okay, let me take off the what. Yeah, that make it complicated. Come back. Will Amber consequence be pregnancy? Pregnancy? What I should have done, do a Q&A on that. That's what I should have done. Ask if it's a pregnancy or STD. Annette says here, so it looks like the Dalton will be bringing outside children in the marriage / divorce, so I can't have their so I can't have their own children. Yeah, but you know what? If she finds out about and if Amber finds out about Melissa and all the other ladies, then she's gonna be distraught and she'll go home and cry, and maybe Anthony will end up consoling her and they slept together. So then the divorce again will be off the table. But before that happens, I hope that Anthony will go to God, repent, and take accountability for what he have done in the marriage, and Amber take accountability for what she done in the marriage. But then there is going to be a pregnancy scare or a pregnancy. So maybe Amber is gonna either it's a pregnancy scare or Amber gonna be pregnant and she don't know who the daddy is because she sleeping with Dave, and then maybe she's gonna end up sleeping with Anthony. And then that's so then she's not gonna know who the daddy is. Or Amber is already pregnant, and when she go have the ultrasound, she will know that she's X amount of weeks pregnant, so it would be for Dave. Maybe that's how they'll play it. But anything is possible right now. And then Sabrina says, I don't think her attorney is giving her good advice. Oh my goodness, Sabrina, you think so? And Nancy says, kittens, anything goes. Exactly. And Nancy goes, please like, share, subscribe to Sharon _ Rika. Thank you, darling. And Bethel says, in Georgia, you are not automatically prohibited from dating while separated and before your divorce is finalized, but the state has no formal legal separation status. All right, thank you, Bethel. All right, guys, this let we just I put a star on it in StreamYard, but I don't know if I can. Let me see if I can just go over here and pin Bethel. Let me see if I can find it in YouTube, and I will pin it. Please watch the new skit. All right, I will watch the new skit. What time is that? Okay, you want me to watch the new one? Okay, Nicole, I'll watch the new one. Let me just come back over here. Let me leave that there. Okay, let me go set it up. Okay, so I think this one is the new one, 25 minutes ago. I'd have to go into YouTube to see if this one is the one she's saying. The one with Melissa, right? Okay, I'm just setting it up for you guys. Okay, I'm staging it now. Let me fix myself on the screen. All right, so Melissa is outside and she's crying. So I just remove that from there. All right, guys, so let's play it.
Another one.
Okay, it have music, guys. Okay, let me just take the volume out of it, all right? It has music, so I'm removing the volume. I'm not gonna make it play. All right, let's play it. Let me see if that's music there. So okay, they still have music. Oh my God. Oh, okay, okay. Guys, guys. Oh my God, may I forgive me just tap myself on the shoulder. Yes. I knew I just saw that move when they introduced, but me never called that one. The me go call the one he let me just let me just go over to YouTube so we can see what you guys saying. What the poll just says yes, the consequence, yes, with the pregnancy. Thank you guys, 77%. Okay, Pete, please watch the news skit. Yes, Nicole, I did. It's on the screen, right? Oh, wait there. Let me go back over. All right, so it is paused. So YouTube need to be refreshed because it is showing like it's delayed or something. All right, so let me see. I was shocked. But remember, Andrea Brown says, I know it. It's a skit where she was crying when he was talking to her outside. I knew he did something with her. I knew it. But guys, I've been telling you guys, and you guys never believe me. All right. Okay. So we're gonna go back over here. And we're going to remember on my channel, even on our moderator night. Tonight is moderator night, by the way, on O'Neill. And guys, remember, I called it, right? Remember when I called it? I didn't call it when we saw the flashback with her introducing, but I did see that look and I just leave it there. But I only called it when he offered Amber the drink. And then she had a look in her eyes and he was looking. Remember me tell you guys that he look at her. Remember? I told you guys, and nobody was, Charmaine and Nanya was saying, no, 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 no. And I said, no, there is something. There is something. And see, we just have to watch body language, guys. Just pick up on the nuggets, what I'm teaching you guys to do. Just do that, all right? Let me see. Let me just come down here. New skit. Okay, let me read here. They walk up and smell that smoke. Why didn't their chum? He's trying to ignore it because he got a trash box for baby mamas. Yes, yes. Newsletter, Marion is saying. And then, what is everyone expecting to offer Amber? The world? Marion West is saying. And please, yes, we're watching the news, baby girl. Melissa wanted more from Dave, and she waited 10 years for him to pick her. Yes. So anytime it look like he want his freak off, he go to her. Yep. And you see how then change in character. In character, you see how fast them change it. You see how fast them change it because people was not standing for nonsense. No, people says no, they didn't like the fact that Amber was cheating. So what did they come up with this morning? With legal separation. Yes. Melissa having a key to his house. Yes, because she's his woman. Dolly, Melissa is going to vent to Daniel because she's in her feelings. For sure, Dolly, she is. She is going to do that. Myron, if your man rolling in money, he can say, just leave and walk away. Today and yesterday, I got you. Yes, of course. Exactly. That's what he could have said to Amber. Says walk away, and he didn't offer Amber anything. Amber just give it to him. Mary says Melissa has the key to his house. So Amber better see things from what they are. She knows Anthony had a key to Shayla place and put her in thinking cap. Okay, me did read that one. And error, yes, error. Amber is to move so fast and reckless. Watch how Dave is going to switch up on his behavior towards Amber. We're gonna see Melissa always have access to Dave. Oh, yeah, she always does. And remember, I also told you guys that from he bite when she offered him the pudding, the pit and the potato pie there, and he just take it up out her. Me know say some that didn't sit well with me because that is a lover does that. Melissa, yes, Dion, I yes, we called it here. We called it. Danielle needs to focus on her own marriage, and I'm thinking that Michelle is related to Dave somehow. I think you could be right, Miss Fatal. But even Sharon and Chat, but even come on in. Yes, Dave and Melissa have a pass, but Melissa is his wing girl when no one else is there. Yes. The skit are skitting today. OMG. Yes, goddess, they are skitting. I don't. Melissa is now thinking of all the time she had with Dave. Yeah. Because he's not having it with her anymore. Because normally when he goes out of town, it's she and him doing it together. And now he's taking Amber. So what she always do, she fall back and let him do what he's done, but he will run back to her. I dear Marion. So she knows Amber was not wearing anything under that, and she called it right. Hi, goddess. Okay, goddess is saying hi to everyone. And then Marian says, Amber isn't gonna leave the house. She's probably won't stay out all night. And Andre says, please like, share, subscribe to Sharon to the channel. Yeah. Good afternoon. Hi, Stephanie Mac. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Let's hear what you guys have to say. Anthony wants his wife. Yes, Stephanie Mac, he does. And Rhonda says, everything the lawyer just advised Amber has already broken. Oh, yes, for sure, Rhonda. Yeah, she every Let's see what Anthony says to his lawyer going forward. And where's my phone? Let me find something that I have to say to you guys. I don't know if you get it on my other live, but let's see if I still have it here. All right, so here it says Proverbs 3 5 to 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not unto your own understanding. Yes, and that's what Amber is doing. I remember what Terrian said this morning also on that live. Proverbs 16:18 to 20 says, pride goes before the destruction, a haughty spirit before a fall. You understand? So I believe that there is a trust a plan. You know what I mean? I believe that God has a plan and we have to trust the process. So that's what we are going to be doing. And she could end up pregnant. Definitely Marianne. Yes, she could. Anthony doesn't respect Amber with Shayla. Right now, I not really yeah, that's what Anthony did before, but when him come back, yeah, emotional.
But ever since you came along, I feel like
Okay, so I'm still a player love music in it. See the pie? See guys? They're showing it. I wish I could play it. The writers are so bad. Okay, let me tell you something on this. Remember, I mentioned the pie. Now they're showing the pie. They're just showing you little moments. But remember, this is what I almost missed. She told Amber that Dave was single. Remember? So it looks like they forget what they write. She told Amber Dave was single. So she can't be in her feelings right now. When she stays gone for 3 days either. Are you muted? Thank you. Am I still muted? Okay. Team Amber and Dave. And then pregnancy will have her turn in her decision making. You know, you could be right there, you know, Tina. I think you could be right there. I think that's when Amber is gonna go to God and cry to God and beg God to forgive her that she messed up. Yeah, I think so. I really think so, darling. I really think so. I think that's when God have a plan gonna be activated for real. It looks like it. Nothing. Um Sabrina says, I don't think Amber understands that in order for her to get a quick divorce, she may not get what she is asking for. Yes, that's what the lawyer says. She have to give up something. So if God have sent Amber to Dave, then Dave should have respected Amber enough not to cross the line. Even although Amber come and sit on him, he is a man. Yes, I know, man have needs, and they are weak to the flesh. Some of them are very some men are very strong. They don't fall to the flesh. Maybe it have to be a dom. You know, one of those, you know, dom, you can't touch them, you can't. So maybe a man that, you know, yeah. Nancy says, Anthony don't get zero karma yet. I think this is Anthony Karma Pumpkin. His wife is cheating on him. Mhm. I want to I want to hear what Anthony lawyer is saying about cheating. Yes, Sherma, that we would like to hear too. And then Marianne says she only went on their on trip over their weekend, and she told him it was her birthday trip and treated herself. Oh yeah, that's what she told Anthony. Yes, that's what Amber did. Why don't she just go be with Dave? Well, she wants the 50%. She said in another skit that he could make it. But let me just build that up because it looks like this one here has pure music in it. Let's see. Oh, she just has to see when him change. Okay. She's noticing when he change. I see. Okay. All right. So guys, make sure and show no more of that video here. Yeah. All right. Let me just pull up the one with the lawyer. That one make can show because them not have no music in it, right? Hold on. Right now, they have when Shayla tell Lauren and Alyssa she is the CEO of what? Hold on, guys. We see one skit here where we need to jump into quickly. We know so we are dealing with Amber right now, but let's jump into who give you see how delusional Shayla is? She thinks she is the CEO of the podcast, the blouse and skirt. Pants and shirt, the blouse and skirt. I can't believe this. All right, let's play this clip and we just talk on it and then we jump back into Amber.
Ever since Dan kind of popped up. And I just wanted to formally apologize before I was just running to the airport like I always am. Mm-hmm. And, you know, just let you know I'm really serious about this. I'm not playing around.
But are you serious about it? So did you get rid of Dan? Exactly. You didn't want. It's cool though.
I'm working on it.
But unfortunately, the podcast is coming really soon. So I don't want that to be an interference. But if you're not serious about the podcast, just back out. You don't have to do it.
Back out? I'm coming here to tell you that it's going to happen. I'm doing the podcast. That's nothing. I don't think I need you to tell me to back out of anything.
I'm just saying that stalker, that's a weird situation, Lauren, and we're looking bad in our office building. People think that we're arguing. It's just not a good look.
And I'm here to reassure you that it's not going to happen again. I'm going to handle the situation. He will be gone before we start the project.
I saw Dan with my own eyes. He is crazy. You think you can just tell him a few stories and he's not going to be popping up on?
Shayla look like so she's the boss, right? I'm gonna read everybody comments, but I'm coming around here, so we're talking about Shayla right now. Okay, so nobody is okay. I just refresh that screen. Okay, let me come back here. I guess nobody interested in seeing Shayla then. Amber is going to continue with Dave and ignore the specific what the fake lawyer said. Okay, thank you, Annette. And here, yeah, nobody interested in seeing that one. Anthony lawyer is fake and phony. All right, thank you. All right, so now Shayla is behaving like says she's the boss of the podcast, which she is not the boss of the podcast.
You like causing problems. Like I'm saying, I'm trying to give you an out now because if Wayne fires you, that's going to be a whole other thing.
You trying to give me an out?
Yeah, I'm giving you an out. If you're not serious about it,
who are you to give me an out of anything? I made a decision, and I will be on that podcast.
I mean, well, I'm pretty much like the CEO of the podcast, almost. I'm the one doing all the work.
Okay, you the CEO.
And what have you done, Lauren?
Girl, you are the CEO of.
All right, so there you got it. Shayla is the CEO officially of the podcast in her delusional mind, guys. Our Shayla is definitely lost her mind there. She definitely lost her mind. Shayla pop up on Iman, and Tina is laughing. Wayne will be the boss of them. Yes, he is the boss of them. Shayla delusional is activated again. Yes, I bet Delicia or Lauren call Wayne. The three of them were arguing who is doing what. Well, I hope one of them asks Wayne who appointed Shayla as CEO. He is Tamara Schechter or E or Shamira. Shayla Lulu is out of her mind, definitely Tina. And when Shayla, why Shayla think people never give her an easy essay on her life situation. Lauren says, you're not even a CEO of your own life, Maria. Really? Oh my goodness. That's why I love my chat family. You guys always cracking me up. Always cracking me up. Okay, let me come back down here. Let's see what Steffi said. Pregnancy will have her turn in her decision making, right? And so we just realized that Shayla just appointed herself the CEO of the podcast. So I can't wait for Wayne.
What?
What have you done?
How much have you put into this podcast?
Me and Tamara. Do you're not even in it.
Other than
running
your mouth, do you think you've done something else?
I've done a lot more than you have.
All right, so we see that, and let me see what I wanted to stage for you guys. Okay, hold on there. I got this. I got you. I really got you, babe. Yes. All right, let's come back out here. When Delicia goes over to text Shayla temperature. Oh, that one dropped 2 hours ago. And our Melissa is crying. Jasmine goes to the street to save J Diva since Kendrick won't. And okay. All right, let's play this one. I know you guys have seen this one, but I still want to jump back into Amber and her lawyer. But let me just play Melissa. Let me just. I haven't seen any of these ones. Okay, so that one is stage, and let's it.
Family restaurant in Nashville. They want to have a meeting. They know it's competition, but they still want to meet with us. So I have a meeting scheduled with them, and I'll call.
What are you, speed racer today? Why are you going so fast? Like, what's going on? You just like blabbering through it. Like, I can't even. You're not giving me time to even let it register. Like the information. Like, what's going on? Like, what's up?
You know, I've known you for a really long time, right?
Yes.
And you said I've always been there for you, and I've been your peace. I've never caused you a problem. I've only brought you peace. And you know what you and I shared? That was my peace. That was my peace. And you know, I never.
Okay. So now Melissa is pouring her out to him about her being his peace. And I think he feel away because she caught him. I guess he didn't want her to know about Amber. And it looks like she is always the second choice. He will have his woman, but he will always come back to her because she's his peace. And yesterday, Amber told him that he feel like hers. And he goes, come again, because he knows what Amber is saying. But Amber isn't, he just is a sweet talker. I remember we says Amber was vulnerable and Amber played the damsel in distress because it looked like Amber has a mental breakdown for her to go back to Detroit Amber. Because when Detroit Amber came in, she was cheating and stuff like that. So now she decided to become like Anthony and don't want Shayla to have him. So she decided to go and swing the pum pum up for Dave there. And Amber is having feelings for him and she's believing everything that he's saying. He's a pastor kid. She's a pastor kid. And it told them, you will all know that pastor kids are naughty. You know what I mean? And at the same time, he was feeding her a bag of garbage. But Amber doesn't know that. And there was little nuggets that we were picking up. You and a lot of you in the chat pick up on the little nuggets also. And some people saw it, but they were calling a spade. And I keep on teaching you guys, look up, we just call spade a spade. So we can speak on it now because yes, he's not who he is wolf in sheep clothing right now. And Amber is believing us to what's going on because she doesn't know. Right? And it is very sad to see for real. Okay, let me just take some comment and we get jump back into that piece. Two can play that game, definitely. Bethel says pregnancy is a blessing, not consequences. She will lose everything she has if she's pregnant. Okay. And do you think Anthony would forgive Amber if she's pregnant? If he can't forgive her for Wayne. So I think that is all the power of forgiveness coming. Do you think Anthony if she's pregnant? Okay. Yeah, that's how it goes. I don't know why my screen keep on freezing on me. Um, um, I couldn't hear myself over in YouTube at all. Okay, so I hope I did click. I hope I did stop the poll. Yes, it worked. Okay. If we can't forgive that, so when is God plan gonna work? Start activated to work on Anthony, so he can be the glue that bring this marriage back together. How many of you guys want Anthony and Amber back together? Do you want to see? Do you want to see Amber back together? Back together. All right. Yes, Anthony Davis, I agree. That was before Amber. Eros says, Annette, Amber is a big joker because Anthony is going to fight her. Remember when Brittany, Adipia, and Anthony and PI told Brittany that Anthony is very influential person that no one needs to okay. And Janet says, Annette, can you guys hear me? Yes, that's the part. Dave is a single man. And this, the same lawyer who lost her this case. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Oh, Lord. Carla. Sorry. Lamont. I hope I pronounced your name properly. Hi there, welcome in. So he's saying, if she get pregnant, it's going to hurt Anthony because it's going to be legally his child and she can put him on child support too. Oh my God, that would be a big plot twist. Yes, welcome in. Well, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that comment very much. And Sabrina says, yes, Antonia, she's not getting a dime. Really? Oh my goodness, because if she get pregnant, I don't want Amber to be pregnant at all. Okay. But remember the nugget that Wayne dropped. He says, or he asked her, or you're sleeping with. And what did Amber says? She denied it, right? And then she start rub her hand, she scratch her head, she can't look Wayne in the eye, and she says, no, she denied it, right? And he says, every action has a consequences. Remember? Yes, I remember that. This SkitLanta, yes. Anything goes. Please hit the like button. Thanks. Yes, guys, please hit the like button. I really appreciate it. So the algorithm will know that we are on. Thank you, darling. I appreciate it. Thank you, goddess. And Alexis says, Shayla is on fire at Lauren. Yes, she is. And she's the CEO. You forget that part. She is the CEO for real. Oh, God, I wonder what Wayne is going to say. If she gets pregnant, maybe she'll raise the baby on her own as a single mother. Maybe. Yeah, I think so. Maybe. It's a possibility, Marianne. And Rhonda says, I don't care if Amber cries over Dave and his woman. I hope Anthony don't fall for Amber crying and the baby will be Dave. Rhonda says, okay. So we have a strong statement here from Rhonda. All right. Look up yourself here, Rhonda. Let's see. Please like, share, and subscribe to Sharon _Rica Review. Thank you, Nancy. And Janet says, Darren is going to get all the money. There is not going to be no money for Amber to get. Oh, the asset, all of that asset that he moves. Yeah. Well, she'll get what in the account. She says Anthony could make it. But remember, good evening, Sabrina. And then Tina says, bring a mature woman. Surely she would have considered Dave of other woman. I believe that Melissa will be the concerning woman in his past relationship. Okay, thank you, darling. And then SkitLanta says, anything goes, definitely. So what Goddess is saying, okay, so she's saying hello to you guys. Lamont Jeffries, Welcome in. Itina, welcome. Good evening, Sharon and good evening, beautiful. Welcome in. Good evening, Errol. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you to all the moderators. You guys are doing a fantastic job there. Getting everyone to click the like button. That is so awesome, awesome, awesome. Well done, guys. Marion says, she looked like she's at her childhood home. Yeah, it looks like she's at her. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Good evening, Janet. Yes. So everybody, a big up everybody. All right. So Miss Fettel says, hi, Miss Fettel. How are you doing, darling? Welcome in. So the writers are really, really pushing this storyline. Dave and Melissa don't even look like together. Miss Fettel, it looks like he gets to do, they're in a situationship. So he gets to do what he wants to do, but he doesn't put her feeling into consideration. But he does. She's his piece that he still do to do with her, as you say. Yeah, yeah. And Goddess, hi. And what Annette saying? Annette says, SkitLanta created their own rules for the money and the views. Yes. But I think the reason why they did that, Annette, a lot of people was not liking the fact where they were saying Amber is cheating and she didn't get a legal separation. So now that is why they put it in the storyline. And as Belinda says that there isn't anything named legal separation there, right? And hi there, Antoinette. Dave is a place. Steffi Mack is saying. Marion West says, see how she introduced Amber to Dave like Amber was a trophy. Yes, she did. Yes, I saw that. And then she didn't like it. Please subscribe to Sharon Rico Reviews. Yeah. Don't play it's all music the old way. Yeah. So maybe I will get you know what later. And I have to go take out that part. That's why I see me try to test it. What about this one? They're just having a conversation, so we'll just do this one.
I never said anything. I never pushed, about the other girls. I never asked questions. Even when it's that crazy girl from Arizona, who I still have to field her calls. So why now? Why is Amber special?
Can't even explain. And that wasn't my intention. But the connection was different when we met. Like, I feel like it was just the divine connection. Where we met, connected. We have the same interests. It's just one of them things.
She's hurting. She's hurting because she thinks he will pick her. That's why she never put any pressure on him to that is so sad. If I am her, I would be heartbroken. Seriously, I don't think I would continue working with him. She waited for him to choose her for 10 years and he gets to do what he wants to do. And whenever he feels like, then he goes to her. So this is sad. Why are people always wanting Amber to face some consequences? The rest of the kids do their dirt and never get any. Exactly, Amanita. You're absolutely right. Why? They give, remember yesterday we were talking about it, right? And we were saying, why is it they gave Amber a heart crush, I must say, again, once more. And it's to me, it's like 99.9 crush they give Amber, but never Shayla, never Anthony, never Wayne. You know what I mean? But Amber always gets it. And I don't know why they keep on doing that to her. Melissa is going to tell Amber. I hope so, Janet. But will Amber understand and reciprocate the thing, or she's gonna tell her say she's lying or what? But I if I were, or I tell Amber to. Amber needs to know. It's a flashback. Thank you, darling. That was before Amber. Yeah. You were shocked. You were shocked. But guys, all right. Me know this. I know that me just get my channel and everything, guys. And I've been calling it, right? If me tell no say it can go either that way or it can go that way. You guys always have to think. God is all in God's ear tell me you were shocked. Remember, I called it. Remember when the pouring of the wine, and even you says, yes, Sharon, I caught that. So come on now, goddess. Come on, put on back your thinking cap, baby girl. Come on. And then Andrea Brown says, and I knew it last Skit where she was crying when he was talking to her outside. I knew he did something with her. I knew it. I didn't see this Skit with her outside. I saw this pumpkin, and I think this is the one you're talking about. I was asleep because after I came off the live, I ate something and I got extremely tired. I do not know what happened to me, and I had to sleep. And I just lie down in that sofa right behind me there, and I fell asleep. And Charmaine woke me up and said, Sharon, have you seen the skits? Them? I said, no. What? She said, my goodness, you have to cover them. And I says, well, I just leave it for our live. You know what I mean? So and I just came on air, so I haven't seen it. So I'm actually seeing what you guys are for the first time. I know it. He hit it a couple times. Yeah. She's this piece, as she said, and look at her face. This is heartbroken. I must say, who feels sorry for Melissa right now? He's the one that always sitting in the back, let him do what he wants to do because she's in love with him and he never chooses her. She's one of those girls that never get chosen. Here she said, I'm your piece and I never put any pressure on you. She don't trouble him. I knew it though. Exactly, goddess. We knew it. This was before Amber, yeah. But you know what, Miss Fetal? Nancy, this was when him take Amber on the trip and not take her. And when she was going on there, I knew something was in it too. Because he normally takes her when they go on trips, he sleeps with her. We just call a spade a spade. That's what he does. She's his piece. And she have to be screening his other girls. So she always knows about his other woman. That's what I'm picking up right now. And she take the back seat and she does all of these things, but he never sees what she's doing to help him. And he only says his peace. Why all these men in the scene want peace? There is the Lisa telling Mike she want to be his peace. Anthony's telling Shayla she's his peace. Brody telling Pam she's his peace. What are these men with peace? My goodness, so they can't talk to their significant others. He play with her heart. He play with her heart, and that is why he's gonna end up losing Amber. If Amber means that to him, God have a plan, and I believe that. So, and he's gonna end up losing Amber. Trust me. He says Amber is different. Yes, we saw the connection. We all saw the connection. I called it. We called it. Yeah, we did. We saw it. Do you think Amber will find out about Dave and Melissa? Yes, I think she will. She will because I don't think Melissa is gonna shut her mouth with her crazy self. I think she will. Okay, did I ask you guys that question already, guys? Oh, I got do you think Anta will forgive my Amber if she is pregnant? You guys says 86% no. All right, thank you guys. Thank you guys for voting. All right, let's put this one in. And the question was, let me see what the question was. I think it gave me an idea. Do you think Amber will find out about Dave and Melissa? Okay. Let's put in Antoinette question into the chat for you guys to vote. And okay, Antoinette, we're gonna put your question in so everybody can vote on it, okay? And let's see. Let me just refresh the screen before we start the voting. Okay, so let's start that. So Antoinette says here, start the poll. Okay, get the keyboard back up on top. Okay. Do you think capital A Amber will find about so and Dave? We're gonna let the chat family vote on that. Okay, Antoinette? All right. Okay. Dave don't play. Andrea Potter says Dave didn't play with her art. She knows the situation. Okay. Hi, Janet. Thank you, sis, for that. Hi, Janet. That would be very interesting about Dave and Melissa. That could be funny. We don't know who the woman from Arizona is. Brittany is nothing but a guess. At this point, the skits are predicting and repetitive. And your guy says 73% of you guys says yes. Yes. Amber is gonna find out. Yeah, I think she will, because if God have a plan, Amber has to find out about that. All right, let me come back around this side here. Thank you guys for voting.
I didn't even really explain it.
She's crying, he doesn't
I feel
know.
like she was just like God sent. I don't know. How I feel.
I'm
Oh, let me hear what she says, and then we stop it.
really happy for you.
Yeah?
Yeah, I
You
am.
happy for real?
You know me. You know I keep it real. I'm really happy for you.
Appreciate that.
You know I've been telling you to leave all these girls
Right.
alone. All these girls in Atlanta, they're bad for you. This girl out in Phoenix who's crazy.
Crazy.
And, you know,
Wow.
then Amber comes along.
Amber.
And it is like God sent her to you.
Swear.
And, you know, I really want.
Okay, guys. So they're saying God send Amber, a married woman, to Dave. And she's crying. So it looks like that's what she does all the time. She put her feelings on the back burner. And ladies, if anybody in my chat or anywhere out there watching me, if you're doing this, stop. Stop. He's never going to choose you. He's not going to ever wake up, or her is ever going to wake up and see you for who you are. You understand what I'm saying? You need somebody to see you, who is there for you, who will put you first. And don't let no man out there or woman out there treat you as second figure. If you're aware of the situation, they will never choose you first. If it goes south with him and Amber, he's gonna still sleep with her. Say for instance, him and Amber have an issue, he's gonna go to Melissa and she's gonna open up her arm because she's in love with him. This girl is hurting and she's hiding it to be cool with him, and hopefully one day he will see her. Guys, this breaking my heart for Melissa. No wonder she's so passionate about cheating and her sister and her husband. She can't take that. Honestly, I'm really feeling very, very emotional right now for Melissa. She's in a city situation. Yeah, she knows the situation, but she don't need to put herself in that. There's a guy out there for her. Dave is going to continue to deal with Melissa and Amber. Yes. Good evening, Tina Stokes. And Goddess is saying, evening, Sabrina. Hopefully, Melissa will tell Amber. Hopefully, if she's going, I think she will do something for Amber to know, without, maybe not intentionally, but unintentionally, she let it slip that she and Dave is into something. Because Amber is feeling her way, because Amber does it. The first red flag that Amber witnessed today was that Melissa have a key to his house. Because Melissa is his side piece. So I still think he's still dealing with Melissa. but it's not an everyday thing. But when him feel that flavor, him just go to her. Melissa said she was Dave Peace. Yep. Peace slash peace. Exactly, Rhonda. Exactly. Exactly. Let's light up this thing. Let's light up this thing. All right, let me see what you guys are saying. Dave is not going to stop seeing Melissa. No, he's not, Janet. I don't think so. Hello, Annette. Hi, Diane. And Era says, Amber is in trouble. Melissa is not going to allow Amber to be happy with Dave. Anthony is far better than Dave. Amber fans, the floor is yours. Thank you, Era. So I guess you're not Amber fan anymore, Era. And Mary says she's having a flashback. He used the same moves on Amber. Yes, he did. You remember when you guys were saying he's a smooth talker? You remember when O'Neill was talking about him? O'Neill called it also, even me, because I saw the play. I saw the play. Even when he was swinging there, and he says the enemy will come in and thing, and Amber there says she's bitter, and the bitterness clouding Amber judgment. So Amber now is leading in the flesh because now she got the green light to cheat openly because she's legally separated, as the skit say, right? And but only thing, she has to be respectful. And if she wanted to speed up, she has to give up something. That means she walks away with nothing. And Amber wants the money. Okay, so thank you guys for this poll. Let's start this one. If Amber wanted her freedom, why not walk away? If Dave make her happy. Oh, may have to click start poll. If Amber wanted her freedom, why not walk away? Okay, so let me refresh the screen because it looks like it's delay in YouTube. So I have to keep it up to date for you guys. Annette Davis says, so Amber is leaving her husband Anthony to be with a community man, Dave. We're here for Anthony. Please don't mess with Shayla. Thank you for that. Dave might see it as a pattern for Amber, which is why I said that. Okay, Janet. Let me go up and see. Remember, Dave is Melissa's boss, so she may not tell Amber because she doesn't want to lose her job. Okay, but as I said, Steffi Mac, she can do it she can do something for Amber to realize that there is something going on between her and Melissa. Yeah. Or maybe Daniel, if Amber do try to check Daniel temperature, maybe she will see that Daniel would tell her, say, yes, Melissa was with Dave. Melissa seems to clean up whatever Dave goes through with other women, yes. She is his go-to person. Unfortunately, a lot of people continue to stay in situationship. Yes, yes, Annette, you're so true. And Dave don't care if Amber slept with Wayne. He got the cookie now. Definitely. I do feel bad for Melissa. Thank you, Stephanie. I do feel bad for her. The comment for this kid was guessing the woman from Arizona could be Brit. It's a skit otherwise. It seems like Melissa is the one that makes the other woman go away. Andrea Brown, I like that. Let me come back over into StreamYard. Okay, so I can see the message then very well. And thank you, darling. Thank you. All right, so I think we finished. I think I'm gonna finish with this one. I'm not gonna finish show it because with that one, I don't want to finish show that one. Let's go into the one with Amber and the lawyer talking, and then we can jump on to the new skits them. All right, if you want to continue talking about Amber, that's fine too. But we can jump into the new skit with Shayla and Lauren and Delicia. She had checked Shayla temperature. That says Isaiah mom tell Larry he won't be accepting any money from Pam. Okay, we're not gonna show that one right now. Oh, there's a lot of nice new skit there. Okay, I just want to show the one with. Okay, I think we need to show the one when Rachel goes off and Dominique for asking to help her get Mike. I knew she was gonna do a revenge on Mike. Yeah, I knew that. He is dumb for dropping that take away the restraining order. He's gonna learn. And Melissa gave when Melissa asked Dave about their love affair. Did I just show that one? Oh, that is when he came back into the house.
Really well for Amber. You two have moved on to another business.
What do you mean, another business?
Well, who's here and, somewhat scantily clad. So clearly there's more going on between the two of you than just the restaurant.
What you talking about?
I walked in here and she was butt-ass naked.
She wasn't butt naked.
Okay, well, she was in a robe. So she was obviously naked before that.
She's absolutely correct, actually.
Look, we've always kept the business first.
Amber was but ass naked for real. Yeah. Call a spade, yeah. She was. And they were gonna do a second round.
That's always been the emphasis. Yes.
I know that. Yeah, I know that we've always kept it business first. We have, and I am so grateful for the opportunities you've given me. And I've been around a long time. I've always been the chill one, and it just would mean a lot to me, that I don't just roll in here to find a naked woman in your house. So if you need to tell me when to come and when to not come, that would be great.
She wasn't naked.
So what does this mean for us, huh? What does this mean for us? I mean, the times that you catch my wrist, or you find my gaze in a room full of crowded people. What now? None of that happens now that you're big.
Oh boy, poor Melissa. That is pretty sad. Melissa is hurting, and he doesn't even have an inkling that the woman is hurting. He's a selfish lover, if you ask me. It looks like he doesn't care. Like he has no emotion, guys. That woman, you look at her, you can see the hurt on her. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Tina, dear. Melissa says she used to be Dave's special friend. The SkitLanta, anything goes, yes. Sharon, Dave is not going to choose Amber over Melissa. Thank you, Errol. Nicole says, I goddess. She can't, okay. She can't say anything because he might fire her. I see that now. Yeah, because she keep on and say, oh, she just happy for this opportunity. I see that she's saying that Melissa was a placeholder until a better comes along, yes. And then she will take up the pieces, guys. That's what I'm seeing right now. I never expected Dave to say, just walk away and I got you financially, just like Amber is in a new situation. So he is. Yeah, you're right, Miss Feta. I like this. I do like this. Yeah, I do like it. You're absolutely right. Guys, every comment that you guys are saying, you guys are really good on that. Everything. You guys are correct. You guys are spot on. LOA Dev likes to carry woman the same way. Yeah. She is assistant and potato salad. Yes, she is. Definitely Nancy. Amber didn't know Anthony still had a key until they went for the DNA test. Yes, that is true because Shayla out him. And then Ron outed Anthony that he has a key. He have access to PR place also, guys. Remember that. Melissa is standing stuff. Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is definitely. I agree, Sabrina and Tyrene. Yes, you're absolutely correct there. Maybe the writers will allow Amber to catch Dave and Melissa. Rinse and repeat like Anthony and Shayla. Oh my goodness. Annette, yes, I think so. Maybe that's how Amber gonna find out if she's not allowed to spend the night anymore. Maybe when she go there in the morning time, she will catch them together. But she don't have a key, so how she gonna catch them? I think she needs to tell Amber. Yeah, I think so too. I am fine, error on you. And glad spade a spade. Yeah, we call a spade, definitely. Amber is not going to pay attention to her advice. She did not pay attention with Brittany advice. Now they Victor out in open, yeah. But the woman said to be respectful. She wants 50%. So if she wants to continue, not listen. But I'm dying to hear what Anthony lawyer says for real, guys. Let's wait to hear what Anthony lawyer says to see if she is going to say the same thing as Amber's lawyer because we know that that was really a quack, just like a quack lawyer, just like the therapist. The plan is the plan is to get herself together and focus on her career and working on her restaurant. Definitely. You're so right, Miss Mary. Yes, Mary, you're absolutely right there. That's what they should have let Amber does. But maybe if Amber find out, she will still want to have the divorce for real. Yeah, cheating while married is not godly. Definitely not, Janet. And I am here saying I am still gonna trust the process. God have a plan, so I'm dying to see when that plan gonna be activated. Yes, this was before Amber. I don't care. Still love Dave and Amber. Okay, thank you, Nancy. Please subscribe to Sharon Rico Review. Thanks. And the part of God's plan is to expose Dave that he is the devil. Oh my goodness, my darling, you are on point today. Every day you guys are on point, I tell you. Every day, every day. Let's see. All right. Wow, we get 90% vote in this one. Wow. You guys outdid yourself today. If Amber wanted her freedom, why not walk? If Amber makes her, if they make her happy. And you guys says yes. You guys want her to walk. All right. Please hit the like button for me, please, guys. I would really appreciate it. So YouTube could push the video out to let the people them know that I am on. I am here live with you guys. I'd really appreciate that. I know that sometimes when we get into the live, we don't remember to hit, so you can hit it. Okay. Thank you very, very much. Gut feeling are always right, and a lot of viewers had gut feelings about Dave and Melissa. So right, although it's a story we do get our spider senses. Dave asked her if he wanted her to go every bar Atlanta to looking for Amber. Yes, he did ask her that, Marion. I remember that. And Nancy says, "You're so obsessed with Anthony. Why? Please leave my nephew alone." Errol says. Oh Lord. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's get back into Melissa Dave cover up person. Yeah, I believe so. It seems he's been doing this for a while. Amber did ask why he wasn't married, and now we know. Definitely Shirley. Welcome in, Shirley. And Annette says, Dave said to Melissa, business first, so she was made her a second class side piece. Yes. Dave said he is seeing beautiful women all over the world. Yes, he did say that. All right. But I am so hurt at the fact that I was right about him and Melissa. And I don't like the fact that she's hurting and he can't even pick up that she's hurting. It's like says he doesn't care, like this man has no emotion. You know what I mean? He doesn't have any empathy. And Amber is jumping out of the frying pan right into the fire, really and truly. That's what Amber is doing. Nancy, so you prefer committed community man. Okay, I see you, Eros says. And Steffi Max said, I was open. Shayla did tell Delicia and the girl Wayne, and I'm on a pot breakup. Oh, she didn't tell them? Oh, that's good. So that way Lauren can't go after him yet. But I do understand. I do understand. She brought the pie to his front door, so she's going to have to deal with that. Yes, Mary. Yes, Amber did bring the pie to him, and he did devour it. He devoured it. Yes, so she can't blame anything right now. Remember, we all says, and we have to keep it real. And we call a spade a spade. We all says, this one is an Amber. So whatever happens, it's an Amber right now. Yes, or you guys are correct. We're all correct here. Thank you, Tina. Nobody wants Anthony, and Eros says to Annette, this is the this is the man Amber is leaving her husband Anthony for. A big shame. Yes, because Amber jumped in, put her hat in, and did not know anything about this man. She didn't even investigate him. Amber may be happy if she get pregnant. Yes, Stephanie Max, she will be happy. Error agree because he is not going to leave Melissa alone or the other one. It doesn't look like. Look here, let me ask you a question. Let me put this one in the chat for you guys to vote on. All right. Do you think everybody that he helps to build their business, he sleep with them? Is this a pattern for is this a pattern for Dave? Oh, I'm putting name in cap, not caps. Dave to sleep with his partners. His business partner. I forget to put in the business, but you guys understand. Okay, so his business partner. Do you guys think this is an habit he does? I take players than Anthony Nancy says. Yes, I think so, Sharon. Thank you, Stephanie. It looks like that's what he normally does. I never thought Dave was married to Michelle before I clocked Dave to be a player from the Aliyah. Okay, that's what Dolly says. I know it's a big tune, the cleanup lady. Yeah, that is true. Steffi says, oh, Eros said to Steffi, Amber already knows about Anthony and Shayla, so this case is different from Anthony and Shayla and Amber, so don't compare them. Okay, Eros. All right. Okay, so right now, I can't watch this anymore, guys. I can't watch her I can't watch her get hurt like that. It making me tearing up, and let me remove that. Yeah, I know it's a skit, but it making me you're getting me into my feelings. You say that the question is Anthony going to love her and Dave baby the way she take care of his kid. Yes, Mary. I think so. Maybe you know what? God has a plan, right? So if God have a plan, the power of forgiveness. So I don't think God is going to let Amber baby be for Dave. It will be Anthony, but at the time, because she is messing with both men, she won't know. If, say, for instance, she find out about the other ladies and she get emotional, she go and Anthony console her and she end up sleeping with Anthony. Then she find out a couple of weeks down the road that she's pregnant. Then she wouldn't know who the baby belongs to, or maybe she'll have twins. One belongs to Dave, one belongs to Anthony. What a calamity, guys. Oh my goodness. Now we get into the meat of the matter here. Oh, my darling is here. Oh, darling. I'm so happy you're here. Oh, we need to put her on the stage. Charmaine, I don't know where I'm going. There she
Hello,
is.
hello.
I'm so happy you're here.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, let me take this off. They have been wonderful to me, although some of them drop off, but they'll come back on. All right. So bring your thoughts, Charmaine.
Okay, so good evening, everybody. I'm tired. I've been ripping and running all day. I'm just coming from a meeting. I'm supposed to be in another one in another maybe hour or so. Anyway, this is my theory because everybody's talking about this pregnancy, right? If Amber is pregnant with 2 months, because Amber Anthony has not been intimate since maybe the beginning of March. So if Amber is pregnant now, she'll know it's Anthony's because should based on how far she's gone along, should know it's Anthony's. If Amber get pregnant with Dave baby, she'll know it's Dave because unless they're going to do a Shayla where they give Anthony a 7 months baby, but if they're going to keep through to whatever, they're going to know. She's going to know that this is Dave's baby, this is Anthony's baby. The only way the writers can put Dave and Anthony in competition regarding Amber's baby, that Amber does not know whose baby it is, when she find out about Dave and Melessa, because I don't think she'll have any problem with all the other girls. Melessa is going to be something that she's going to like. Dave did not tell her that he was messing with Melessa. Melessa was the one who brought Dave to her for her business. She see Melessa there all the time. Now she's going to wonder, that's why Melessa have a key. Was he still messing with her while he was messing with Amber? She's going to be thinking all of that. So maybe for a brief time, she's going to be in her feelings. She's going to be depressed. And maybe that's when she's going to run back to Anthony. They sleep together because Anthony might take the chance to comfort her. They sleep together. And if she comes up pregnant, then she's not going to know whose baby it is. The other thing is, if she's pregnant now and she knows Anthony, Anthony might say, until the baby is born, he wants a DNA test.
Yes.
Because Anthony does not know how long ago she has been cheating. So Anthony might give her back the same treatment she was giving Shayla when she tell Anthony that she wants a DNA test to make sure. So Anthony might tell her that, listen, Amber, when the child is born, I'm going to need a DNA test to make sure that that child is mine before my name even goes on in the birth certificate. So maybe that is how they might play it. They can play it anyway, but the only way they can play it that she does not know whose child it is, she would have to sleep with Anthony like in another maybe another couple of weeks. But if she does not get intimate with Anthony, because she will know it's not Anthony's.
Okay.
If the divorce does not go through, then because of the law, then Anthony will have to become the puppy on the birth certificate. Yes. So it's a mess. So let's pray that she's not pregnant. Let's pray she is not pregnant, because if she's pregnant one way or the other, it's going to be a problem. If it's Dave, she's still married to Anthony. If she's sleeping with Anthony now, she's not going to know whose baby it is. And if she's pregnant right at this moment, it's going to be Anthony, and Anthony might not claim it until he can get a DNA test to prove it. So whichever way it's going to go, if she's pregnant, it's going to be a mess. Doesn't matter who, it's going to be a mess.
Yeah, it is going to be a mess.
Going to be a mess.
That is why they said God have a plan. God has a plan.
You say Anthony will have another jacket.
Yes, he will have another jacket.
One you might not even cut to fit. This might be, you can't see it because it might come black.
And you know, right now,
Yes.
when jacket, it might not have no ready here, all of that.
Or maybe we'll have ready if you have ready, you might go see a film. If you come out ready, go see a film. But then a darker skin guy can have a light skin baby. So
that is true, but I'm saying if the one come dark, Anthony was on a theme. And was on a theme. The thing with this, I was listening to another commentator, and they were saying about the Timu lawyer and about the separation and all of that, and says all of this is in SkitLanta. They make their own rules, because if they could give Shayla, they could give Anthony a 7-month baby. What else they won't be able to do? They give Anthony, if we're taking this seasonal from January, baby born in end of early 1st of September, and they said it's Anthony's baby, and the baby was a full-term baby. What else they won't do? So
exactly,
they make up their own thing as they go along. So we can't depend on what the law said or anything. I mean, O'Neill can't stop Google the law in Georgia, because they're not working off Georgia law. SkitLanta is a total. SkitLanta remind me of, Dolly Parton has this mountain where they do this big Christmas thing. SkitLanta is like that. They have their own rules. It's like a reservation. SkitLanta is like a reservation where they have their own rules. They have their own police, have their own health care, everything about it's just on this big old reservation. So that's what SkitLanta is. They make up their own thing as they go along.
Yes, I believe so, Sharon. You're absolutely right, because we're here saying, how can Amber, a level-headed person, and we know that they're showing us that why them have to break her this bad? And a lot of people was not liking that. So this morning they decided to come now and change up Dave. Yeah. Because you know why they change up
Dave? They don't change up Dave. They change up Amber to say that it's legally separated. Amber was even surprised when the lady told her that, but you're legally separated. And she said, I am. So it's like news to her that I'm legally separated, and she's the one who filed for the divorce. And the lawyer did not tell her that before, that you file and whatever, so you're actually legally separated. She was like surprised to find out that she's actually legally separated. And I'm like, what kind of lawyer is this? But it's the Ernestine lawyer. She didn't get any money for Ernestine, so hey, go figure.
So the woman wanted to pull out all that she wanted to drag on so she can continue.
Here she tell her again, it might be years that Anthony can drag it out for years, because yes, that's how she's going to make her money. He's going to drag it out for years. And if she does not want it to be dragged out, she will have to go leave without anything. And Amber's still sticking for that 50%. So we are going to see a drag out divorce. And by the time if Amber pregnant, the baby will be born, and Anthony will know if it's his, if it's black, brown, or blue, if it come with red hair or pink hair or yellow hair.
One belong to them.
Exactly. So they will know. The baby will be born by the time this divorce come to fruition. Trust me. Yeah.
Okay, let me play this. Let me just play this here.
No, I mean, I feel good. I really want to get it over with. I'm very frustrated that he just won't sign the papers. I mean, Anthony knows how to get money. He can go. This 50% is not going to kill him.
Right.
He's just being stubborn, and he's being petty, honestly.
Okay, let me ask you guys a question on this. Seriously, Charmaine and the chat family. Is Anthony being unreasonable? He worked hard for his money. And my wife, that I put her on my account, we have millions in there. And she's leaving me for another man. And she's telling her lawyer that I am being petty. He's being petty. She's swinging it left, right, and center. I didn't even know that she was legally separated. Answer that, Sharon.
Okay, so first of all, Anthony does not have any proof that Amber's cheated. That's an assumption. That's the first thing. Second thing is, remember when Anthony went to the restaurant, because this was Anthony's lawyer when he was the lawyer that he does not want to give her 50%. And
Mhm.
at that time, he was saying yes, because I think Anthony is not trying to get a divorce. I think he knows that if Amber is holding out for that 50%, and he's going to say no, so they're going to drag it out. Amber don't care how long it's going to take. She is going to find the money to drag it out because she thinks she deserves that 50%, which
Mhm.
she does in a way deserve it.
Mhm. Yeah, she
But
deserves it.
Anthony is thinking that he does. I don't think Anthony really wants a divorce. Something drastic, like if he actually have proof that Amber is cheating, then he might actually say, okay, he'll give her the divorce, but he's still not going to give her 50%. Because Anthony is petty, as Amber said, he's going to spite her. Whichever
Mhm.
way he can, he's going to spite her. Especially if he finds out that she's with another man. He's going to spite her. That's all he's doing.
Mhm.
Is whatever he's doing now is just going to be, he's going to want to spite her.
Is Anthony. Oh, Anthony. Read the chat. Read anywhere in the chat.
Okay, he says, hi Tina, how smart can Anthony be when Shayla plays him for a fool on a regular basis? And that's Gigi. And Mariam said that's why she has the rainy day fun. He doesn't know she has that. And Gwen says Anthony doesn't want the divorce. He wants to control Amber. And Gigi said, Nancy, that's why I do not watch Dave and Amber skits. I'm disappointed in how my girl is moving. Shaking my head. And Sabrina says, I don't think he's being unreasonable.
Hi, Howzy. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. All right. So whatever comment you guys want, put it in the chat that I could let the rest of the chat family vote on it. Okay, guys. So we're gonna go back over to Amber. So we add her back on this the stage here, and we are going to play her.
Right. Well, I'm gonna go back to the office, come up with a new game plan, share it with you so we can speed things along.
That would be nice.
Let's not focus on him and him being stubborn. Let's focus on you,
Mhm.
what you need, what's gonna make you happy.
Yeah. I feel like me being free to do what I want, be with who I want, it's gonna make me happy, and I just need that to happen.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Yes.
And the freedom is the alleged gentleman that we spoke of?
Okay, Constance, are you judging me? I feel a little judgment.
Not at all.
I'm
No.
just
So right now, Amber is not taking any advice from anybody. So maybe she will go back and sleep out at night and don't listen to the lawyer when she says you have to be respectful. You can't take anything from the house. You just have to go in at a normal time. And now the lawyer is talking to her, says, you have to focus on you. And Amber not focusing on herself, she's focusing on Dave because she says Dave is mine, and you know how possessive Amber can become, right? Yeah, so let's go back down here. What time? Let me see.
Let me look for Tina last comment. She said to read her last comment, so I'm looking for it.
And Gigi wanted catch up on what we were saying. I glimpsed that on the other side.
Okay, so Tina. Okay, Tina said Amber said Anthony was slick. He told Shayla he knows a lot of judges, lawyers. I wonder, did he pay off her lawyer? I don't put anything past Anthony. Where Anthony is concerned, I don't put anything past him because Anthony is like a drowning man. And my grandmother, the first time, all the time, people used to say a drowning man will grab after a straw because they think that might be able to save them. So right now, I don't put anything past Anthony. Anthony will do what Anthony wants to do. He has the resources to do it. He has the money right now to do it. So he can do whatever he wants to do. When Amber walked into the house yesterday, he said to Kai, that is not happening. I don't know what he meant when he said that. When he said to Amber, you have to walk away empty-handed. I'm going to keep my 100%. If you want me to sign the paper, that means you have to walk away with nothing. And when she went into the house, she didn't respond to him. And when he lifted Kai up, he said, that's not going to happen. So I don't know what he meant when he said that. That's not going to happen. If he meant
that means he's not giving her no divorce.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what he meant by when he said that's not going to happen. Because she did not bring up that 50%. Remember, she did not bring up her 50% yesterday. All she said, set me free, please. Set me free. And he said, if I'll sign, but I'm going to keep everything I work hard for, 100%. So you will, if I sign, you will go with nothing. She did not respond to that. She didn't say anything. She just got up and she went into the house. And he said, when he lifted Kai up, he said, that's not going to happen. So I don't know what that not going to happen meant. Because I did not see the correlation between what he was saying to Kai and that one statement when he said that's not going to happen.
Well, that means he's not divorced, giving her that divorce. So Eros says there, well said there, Sharon. So Eros said there, Sharon, my late grandmother used to tell me that don't leave what you already have. For what you are not sure of, Amber leaving Anthony for Dave is diabolical. Community man, Dave, she will learn in a very hard way.
Or in Jamaica, the saying is don't choose the devil that you stick to the evil that you know. That's what they say. My grandparents used to say, stick to the evil that you know than the good you don't know nothing about.
Exactly.
So maybe it's the same thing. It worked out what Era just said. It is like the same exact thing. So you stick to the evil that you know and to the good you know nothing about. Because Amber thought Dave was good. But now we are getting a lot of backstory regarding Dave. And it is, trust me, it is not looking good. There's one other point I want to make sure, and before you start reading comment. You notice all these people keep saying, he wants me to be his peace. Shayla, no Melessa, Lisa, Honeypot. Every single one of them is not with the man who wants them to be their peace. You realize that?
Yeah.
Did you look into it to say Shayla is not with Anthony, who Anthony wanted her to be his peace? Pam is not with Brody. Brody wanted Pam to be his peace. Honeypot is not with Dave, who was Wayne, who was Wayne's peace. Lisa is no longer.
If you frequently need to go to the bathroom late at night,
what is this peace thing they're talking about? Soon as it's only for a while, they want peace only for a while, because they always end up leaving them. So don't use that word.
Exactly.
Here is that word again, peace.
Charmaine,
Miss Fatal, here is that word again, peace and trust. No, it's a word that they just throw around loosely. Everybody wants their peace, and they end up leaving the peace. So why they're seeking peace in somebody else? You can't seek peace in somebody else. You have to seek peace within you.
Yes, for real. Okay, so guys, Dominique, so we deviate for a bit. We know we're gonna come back into Amber and Dave's situation. So we deviate a little to lighten up the atmosphere here. So Dominique, Mike, she was arrested by Darian's sister. Called the cops, says there's a restraining order. All right, so she got arrested. Mike got her out. He dropped the restraining order. And now Dominique is telling Rochelle that they should get Mike. So it looks like she's gonna go off for Mike to get locked up. So let's listen to this nonsense that Dominique is gonna put. Me tell you now, Mike come back on the yellow small bus. Me tell you guys, into the evil last for long.
know you think, well,
Let me
I'm
ask
just
you
cut to the
something.
chase. I don't think
Before we continue watching that piece, guys, can you please let me know? Can you please let me know? You're a business, you own a business, and you dress elegantly. Yes, you have a nice body. Would you dress like that in your business? I
No,
need to know.
no.
Because she's wearing too much of a short shirt. Because when they sit down, they have the entertaining men kind also, right? Yes, what she wearing is nice, but I think that is too short. Come
Exactly.
on now, you have to be respectful. Look
Trust
at what Dominique is wearing, and Eve. Look at what they dress. It's a
it's
beautiful.
anything physical.
Then what
Greg-
else could it be?
Greg loves you.
Loves me?
Loves. He told me.
What?
Look, I know you think that he's after you, but that man's done a lot for you.
I'm not denying that he's done a lot for me, and I've done a lot for him as well. But the simple fact is, you're looking for something more than what I can give you. And on top of that, it wasn't sincere if you're looking for a payout at the end.
I don't know, Dom. I mean, I know you have your head in the clouds with
I think they're talking about Mr. Mitchell.
Yeah, they're talking about Greg.
Yeah, because he bought a house for her.
Yeah, but he was the one who got her out of jail too. It wasn't Mike.
I thought they said it was
No.
Mike.
Did you watch the one where they were talking between him and Dam was talking, and he telling that he knows judges and he knows all these people, and he's the one who got her out of jail? She thought it was Mike, but it wasn't Mike. It was Mr. Mitchell who pulled the strings to get her out.
So how come that says Mike dropped the restraining order?
Yeah, but still, even though he might drop it, but he was the one who pulled all the string to get her out. Because, when you drop something, they have to be processed and all of that. But he told her that he was the one who got her out.
Okay, well on there, Sham. So Suzette is saying, unfortunately, intends to twist the word of God to justify sin.
Yep, all the time.
Well, Suzette, I hope this time they are going to not twist the word of God and really let wait, because I'm still trusting the process that God has a plan for Amber and Anthony. I'm just having faith in that.
I'm not even thinking about them right now, trust me. I'm just going along for the ride. I'm just here for the ride.
Okay. Thank you, Charmaine, for that. So let's play this.
Mike and everything that's going on.
No, not too much. My head is not in the clouds. Yes, me and my man went through a rough patch, but me and Mike will eventually be back together. And then I will get married and so forth and so forth and so forth.
Dom, a rough patch? I just picked you up from jail. Mike put a restraining order on you. That's
Girl,
more than a rough patch.
Every couple go through something. Look at Left Out. She burned down her man's house and he came and bailed her out. And so did mine. He bailed me right the hell out.
And where's Left Out today?
Don't do that.
I'm just saying,
Don't
Dom,
do that. Not
if
too
you're
much
gonna
on
use
her.
examples, let's use the full thing.
And then on the other hand, right? It's not Greg. Okay, he's a rook on the chessboard. I can move him out the way. I need to get to the bottom line of why me and Mike had a foundation crack. And the truth is, Rashal lied about the timing of when we were together. And if I can get Rashal to tell the truth about it and then tell Mike about it, and I think.
Okay, so she still want Mike and Mr. Mitchell want her. That's the bottom line there with Dominique.
Mike don't want Dominique, no.
No, but she wants, yeah, she's delusional. So we have, did you saw the skit with Shayla telling the girls
she's the CEO?
Yeah, she's the CEO.
She was high. She was smoking, so she was high.
Okay.
She was in the club.
Do you have any comment you want me to put in the chat for the group? Okay, so hi Nanya. Hi Sharon, send you an invite. Please check when you can. Make sure I got the right time. Okay, so you send me an invite. All right, thank you, Nanya.
Oh my
And
God.
then Suzette says, yes, Dave, in the community, man, same as Mike, but by them showing him with Melissa, it's going to happen again. He is
Enamored.
emerged with Amber, but Melissa is the one he's fully trust. Yes, yes, Susan. I think so. He trusts Melissa, so that's why he's not taking that he can.
But do you think Melissa is going to want to play second to Amber? If
Okay, I'm putting that in the chat. Thank you guys for this vote. That says he's being petty 61%. So yes, he's be Anthony's be. Yeah, we know he is. Charmaine nephew is extremely petty. When it comes on to him wife, mother fight for my wife, though. Especially me know me not cheat. But then he got tell Shayla yesterday saying he want her because you know him harder. If you don't understand what I'm saying. What was the comment again? I'm gonna put in the chat, me forget.
Said do you think Melissa will, even if Amber and Dave part ways, do you think Melissa would going to want to go back to him?
Oh, what did you just say, darling?
Do you think Melissa will want Dave after Amber is done with him?
Okay. Do you think Melissa will still wants
I need to read something that somebody writes.
Yeah, man, read it.
It says Amber needs to fire her attorney 100%. She has no idea what she's talking about. She essentially saying you can date, but come home. Keep it discreet and sneak around. Sound like the behavior of someone who is cheating to me. Trust me, I totally agree with this person because you're telling them, oh, you have to come home at a reasonable time. You can't sleep out. So if you are legally separated and you can date, why can't you sleep out all night? Don't take anything out of the house. Why not?
Let's say me have 10 new comments, so let me go down. Let me just go down here. Okay. Let me just read it from Facebook. I just refresh Facebook. But me not me mean YouTube. Sorry guys, YouTube. Okay, so these has to be Skit attorney. Yes, they are the Skit attorney, Dolly. And Gwen says, Dolly, right, she does. And Rhonda said, Melissa is leaving. Dave, she will remain available for him. Oh, she's not leaving. Melissa is not leaving. Dave, she will remain available for him. That's her problem. And she made me hear I feel sorry for her. Melissa might be at the breaking point to where she doesn't want to play second to anyone with Dave anymore. I think so too. From she is crying, sitting down, and then Gigi says down here, Rhonda, you got that right. Melissa is loyal to Dave. And thank you guys for that vote. We got 81%. And you guys says yes, Melissa will go back to Dave.
Send Terry a link. Terry and a link.
Tell her I did. It's in her email. I sent she and I sent Nanya one too. Anyway, let me just resend it then. All right. So I'm going back to my reading my stuff here. And let me see. Okay. So Shirley says, Melissa has been waiting a long time for Dave. This will not be a deal breaker for her. No, it won't be, Shirley. Dolly, yes, they make their own rules. Yes, 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 they do. All right, so let me come back. Did Dom say Craig is just a rock?
Rook on the chessboard.
She,
Just a rook on the chessboard. She can move it.
Yes, Kate. Yes, Kate, Christine. Yes, 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 yes. She is just something else. Did Dom say Craig is her? Yeah. And then Rochelle didn't lie. The video is timestamped. Definitely. She's just as delusional as Shayla. Seriously. Dolly said Dom is delusion, is as an illusion of it. Oh, Dom as an illusion of delusion about Mike. Yes, Dolly.
Yeah, she swears she's in something with Mike.
Let me see. Tell Terian that I send the link again.
Yeah, I told her.
Okay. So now she have 2 links. Yes. So let me place back this lovely young lady here on air and let me know if any news.
I know I'll have my man back. Rashal? Yes. You think Rashal is going to help you get Mike back? If he has some type of soul or some type of dignity in his big old head, then he should.
Well, Rochelle ain't going to do that because Rochelle wants your punani. Come on now, girl. Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. Okay, let me know which other skit you guys want to see because Shayla, Delicia went to check Shayla temperature. And I don't know how come Amber get one more big crash. This was a hard crash Amber get, but still we're still waiting we're still waiting on Shayla to get her karma and it can't come yet. And I do not know how come all of a sudden Wayne is talking about Amber getting her, what you call it there, her consequence, but action of consequence. Why Amber forget consequence? Look how much bad thing Shayla done. Oh, and no consequence for her. But you know what? Let me take this comment off. What I'd like to discuss with you guys, I did a video this morning. It was a premiere. Anybody haven't seen it, please check it out. What do you guys think about? I'm gonna play. Should I play it again with Brody and the wife?
They're going back. Look like they're going. But look how Angelina is pimping out Zachary, and she was telling Brody all of that. I know she's the one pimping out Zachary.
Are they going to do it? Okay. Let me put this in the chat. Me need them to vote on it. Thank you guys. So that says 83% we got on that vote. Did you think? Do you think Melissa will still want Dave after Amber? And they says yes. And I think so too because she always there to clean up after him. And your guys are absolutely correct there. Okay, so we're gonna deviate a little bit and we're going to run a poll on Brody and Angelina.
Let me ask something. There's a crazy person out in Arizona. I wonder if it's Brittany because Brittany's out in Arizona.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
You post is Brittany. Oh my God.
I wonder if Brittany's coming back.
That would be so funny.
You think Angelina will ask Shayla or ask Shayla instead of Zachary? Okay, vote on that. Let me know. Please hit the like button and welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Please let me know what your thoughts are. So, Charmaine, do you think that Angelina is gonna ask Shayla if Zachary refuses? Because it looks like that's what they do with their daughters. Not with they haven't used what you call it there, Zashra before. So I wonder if this is why Shayla is the way she is. She's so free and she knows the art of how to soothe a man.
She said Zashri.
Eh?
And Zashri is the person the man is interested in, not Shayla.
Not Shayla.
So, and Angelina said she's going to get Zashri to go on that date. She will be able to get Zashri to go on that date because she's going to guilt trip Zashri. That's all Angelina is going to do. To guilt trip her and promise her money.
Okay, let me see what the chat is saying. Let's see what the chat is saying. Okay, so 83% says yes.
I don't see that happening because Angelina knows Shayla. And know Shayla is this kind of person now. All she talk about is the money. She's not going to send her on no date to talk about the money. No.
Okay, hold on, Sham. Randa Phillips, Tina said to Randa Phillips, exactly. Shayla is in love with Eamon. Tyrene says, that's what I think too. And Shayla, be free since middle school. So it looked like she was doing that from Shayla was young. The guy didn't ask about Shayla. She will ask Sasha into doing the day. Yeah, because she checked Brody and Auntie. It's just, I just want to keep you guys engaged by doing these polls. And what would it be surprised if Angelina used Shayla instead of Jack? That's what I'm saying. They can flip it on us too, right?
And no, Zashri is who the man wants, and Zashri is who will be going.
And Tyrene said the guy didn't ask about Shayla. She will talk Zashri into doing the date. So she's going to guilt trip Zashri now about the family. Oh, family come first. Does O'Neill do our voice so good? Surely it would be a surprise if she used Shayla instead of Zashri. Mike, why do you drop the restraining order? Dam is going to hang around Mike house like a stray cat. Shirley, I agree. It's probably a pattern with Dave. I think so too, Shirley. Pimping Zashri out, both parents. Guys, I had to do that video this morning, right? When I saw it, I was so shocked at Angelina. But then we shouldn't be shocked because she always, she behaves like says she have high morals when she doesn't.
Exactly.
Morals, period. That woman has no morals. And she is there pimping out her daughter, going to shake. And it looks like they're back together because they seal the deal with a kiss.
They seal the deal with a kiss.
With a kiss, for real. Okay, guys, let me know whatever skit you guys want to see. Let me just take some comments here. Charmaine, you can read some comment now. Let me just take a 5-minute break. I'll be right back.
Okay, it says, Hero, I don't...
Let me place Terrian on the screen. Okay, Terrian, you and Charmaine have the floor. Just give me 5 minutes, all right? I'll be back. Read comments.
He said, Hero, I don't like Anthony. And plus, her was a horrible husband. I would not be with a husband that treats me like trash. All right. Miss Fatal says, people need to realize divorce is war. It's not a Sunday dinner. He's going to make some moves, and then she's going to make some, and then she's going to make some more, and then he's going to make some. Great Tina thought everyone was cheering for Dave but me. I never liked Dave, so I was never cheering for Dave. I like Dave. What I liked about Dave was the fact that he was able to help her with the restaurant. But when I saw him going in the other direction, no, I didn't. I liked that Amber was going to pay him to get help with the restaurant. Tina, and this is coming from Gigi. How smart can Anthony be when Shayla plays him for a fool on a regular basis? And that's why she has the rainy day fun. He doesn't know she has that. Tina, please subscribe to Sharon Rico Review. Thanks. Anthony doesn't want a divorce. He wants to control Amber. I'm thinking the same thing. Nancy, that's why I do not watch Dave and Amber skits. I'm disappointed in how my girl is moving, shaking my head. I think I read that one already. I don't think he's being unreasonable. And that's coming from Sabrina. She's talking about Anthony and the divorce. He wants his marriage. That's Sabrina again. And Tina said, thank Tina, why fool? She meant fool instead of food. And then Gigi said, hi, Gwen. Anthony is the kind of man he doesn't want her and nobody else can have her. And I want to see his reaction when he finds out that Wayne and Honeypot part ways. That is the reaction I want to see. Because what is he going to think when he think that Wayne and Honeypot? Is he going to think that, oh, Wayne is free and Amber is trying to get a divorce? He went to Wayne the other day and he thought Amber was there. So now he's going to really think they're getting back together. Sabrina, I do believe Anthony loves Amber. He's just full of himself. Possible. Jury's still out on that. Sharon, read my last comment. Oh, I did read it. In his heart of hearts, Anthony knows Amber is seeing another man, and I think so too. Sabrina, yes, he wants the marriage, but he doesn't know how to love Amber without money. He's too business-minded. They both need therapy separate from each other. And that's true too. Charmaine, did you see the look on Amber's face at the end of the skit? She is not very sure. She is not sure when the lawyer said make sure because of what she saw this morning when what's her name was allowed to just come in with a key. And when she talked to Dave about it, he did not say like, okay, I'll ask her to give me the key or whatever. He just said that she's my assistant. That's all he said. So he did not assure her that he would even take the key from her. He just said she's my assistant. So maybe that's why she's having second thoughts or thinking about what the lady is saying. But this is Marian, but Anthony is forgetting his true reason for coming back. Amber. He has to sit with that. He knows what Amber told him yesterday was true. He don't want her. Gigi, Anthony is that kind of man. Amber didn't come home last night. Why did Amber just get sensitive about the question her lawyer asked? Because the lawyer asked her and she was like, you're judging me? Or something. No, she wasn't judging you, but she just wanted to know that you know what you're doing. No, I don't think he paid off the lawyer. This lawyer is new before it was Brittany. No. He can know. Remember, his lawyer will know this lawyer because they talk. So he can easily find out who the lawyer is. So he can also pay off the lawyer. It's not like it's a secret because this lawyer has to communicate with this lawyer and his lawyer can tell him who this lawyer is. So it's not a secret. So he can do it. Anthony loves his money. He doesn't treat Amber well, but he doesn't want her to divorce him. I couldn't imagine living in that world and is being a good thing. I don't know because Anthony gives people mixed signal all the time. Anetta agreed. Wayne needs to go sit down and figure out how to get Tamara back. That's true. Giving her the 50%, that's not happening. Even if Anthony is going to do whatever he thinks he needs to do, by any means Anthony sees necessary to do so. So, okay. You stage a video.
Yeah. Terry?
Yeah.
Welcome,
Good afternoon.
Terry is in the house.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Any word of wisdom, darling? Go ahead and then we'll talk on that. Make sure that video just dropped.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. You can play that video and I'll watch it after you played.
All right. Oh. Okay, the video name When Melissa Destroy Her Vision and Her Future with Dave. I wonder what she did now. What do you think that the title mean?
I have no clue.
Sharon?
Well, she this is crazy. You ever seen that movie Obsession with Beyonce and I think it's Idris Elba?
Yeah.
And that young lady in it.
Oh yeah, I remember that movie.
This behavior shows obsession to me. It shows that she's very obsessed with Dave. And I believe that Amber is in a dangerous place with Dave. Remember, I had said before, Dave was an assignment.
Yes.
And as I was sitting at my desk today, I thought about something and about how Amber make this bed and she must lie in it because it's the consequences of the choices that she make. We didn't want her to lie in it this way, but however, that is the choice that she makes. So she has to lie in it, right? Because remember Wayne told her the consequences, you're going to have to deal with it.
Yeah.
And as Charmaine was talking about how everyone talks about this one is their piece. And every one of them that talks about it, they failed because they looked for the piece in the wrong man.
Yeah.
In the book of St. John, chapter 14, Jesus told his disciples that the peace I live with you, the peace I give, not as the world give it. I don't give you the peace that I give you. The world can't give it to you. Because what the world gives you is temporary. And you can see what Shayla got from Anthony was temporary. What Tamara got from Wayne, or from Wayne, whatever, vice versa, it was temporary. What Dee got from Tamara, it was temporary. But when God gives us something, it with the adversary, he gives his peace on circumstances and situations. Because as you look at Honeypot's situation, she was supposed to be Wayne's piece by the $30,000 that he gives. Shayla was supposed to be Anthony's piece by the money and the lifestyle he can sustain her with. And therefore, all of it failed.
Yeah.
So we must not look to peace from man because it is only temporary. But this young lady here, Melissa, again, is going to be trouble for Amber.
Cheers.
And I said, why I say it, this action here shows obsession.
Yeah.
And when one is obsessed and can't get their target, they become very deadly.
Finish the video.
Amber has to be careful. What I believe is that when Amber finds out about this situation, she's going to crash.
For sure.
And Dave is going to be that thorn in her flesh. I believe he's going to be that thorn in our flesh. But we just have to see how the writers write it.
Okay.
We'll see.
Sorry. Yeah, thank you for that.
Okay, so
Charmaine?
yeah, because I was saying that Amber, I don't think the other girls is going to matter to Amber. The other ones that he was mentioning in Atlanta, in the crazy one in Arizona.
Yeah.
The one that is going to matter to her is Melessa. And the fact that Melessa was the one who actually brought Dave into her. And she did not know anything about Melessa having a relationship with Dave. And up until now, they were still in a relationship.
Yeah.
Just since they met, then Melessa was the rook on the board, so he moved her over.
Yeah.
And as much as Amber is going to think about it and say, so if he met somebody else and think they are more important than me, that's how he's going to move me out the way to make the person whatever. So she will have to be thinking about that long and hard. And saying Melessa is replaceable, because she did not know that Melessa and what's his name had anything at all. But they were actually, although it was a secret relationship, they were in a relationship.
But you see what he does, though. You see what he does, though. Like he has a pattern.
Yeah.
He works with them, then he sleeps with them. Because Melissa had said the other person from Phoenix was a business partner. Did you see the facial? I went back and I looked at the young lady. You remember when he took her to Charlotte?
Yeah. Yes.
Did you see that young lady's face?
Yeah.
When he said, "This is Amber, she's beautiful." Did you see her face? I went back and I looked at it again.
Yeah.
And I look at the expression like she took in aback.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, was she one of the victims too? Because he got her business to a place.
I think so.
When I looked at it, I said, she could be a victim too. So I guess he's just going around business, date, move on, date, business, move, date. He's a traveler. That boy Dave is a traveler.
Well, him tell Amber says they meet beautiful ladies, right?
All around the world. He said
yes,
he see beautiful ladies all over the world. But you know something that Tina just said, and that question that lady asked, no, it's in a total different light. Because when the lady asks, "Is this your girlfriend?" Did she ask, "Is this your girlfriend?" or whatever?
Yes. Yeah, that's what she asked.
She wanted to know. It's not that she saw them and they were looking like put together, but I think she wanted to know if they were boyfriend and girlfriend. That's something she wanted to know. And then when Amber clarified, she said, "Oh, but you guys are looking to get like together or whatever." But I don't think that was why she had asked that original question. Because now that Tina says it, and I'm thinking, he said, "Oh, maybe she just want a clarification if Dave was fooling around Amber as well."
But what
person that comment here? Voila. In that a minute. Andrea says, Sharon, when a man don't like a woman, he don't care about her feelings or emotion, but nobody knows Amber could be the one. Well, a man could play as long as they like until they find that one. Thank you, sis. I like that. I really like that comment. What you guys think about this? Piggyback on this question?
And yes, this is good, but this is a nice comment, Andrea. And it's a good comment, and I like what you're saying. But what I'm saying is Dave has not put any cards on the table.
None.
Dave has not put any cards on the table. When you meet a man, because this is me, you meet a man and you like the man. You want to know everything about the man before you start getting intimate. And Dave was glad to get intimate. The same positions that he had Amber in. You remember that?
Yeah.
When he lifted her up and he was walking towards her.
Yeah.
He did the same thing with Melessa. So
yeah,
anything special or anything new. He was on the step with her.
he's just a player.
Exactly. He was all over the place with her. So this is not like anything new or anything special. This is
Okay,
something.
let me take this message. Thank you, Charmaine. Thank you, Terian. So Mary says, her lawyer says no sex with Anthony, legal separation. But if they sleep together, then the divorce is off. That's all me can say.
That trap is setting to happen.
Of course, it's setting.
That trap is setting.
It's so clear.
It is setting. Oh yes, that trap. Once she said that, me say yes. The trap is setting because there's going to be an encounter.
Exactly.
Between the two of them. And you see that encounter between the two of them, there's going to be a guilty conscience that's going to ride her and prick her, because therefore now you said you are divorcing this man and now you go back and sleep with him and you're sleeping with me. It's the bait is setting and she's going to fall right into it. Why? Because she's not hearing. Her eyes are blind and she's not hearing. So therefore, listen, blind lead blind, and she's going to fall into it.
All that.
The trap is on the way, man. The trap set, man. It's set. Once me hear the lawyer say it, me said the trap is set for her now.
Yeah, and I think I think when she finds out certain thing about Dave, she's going to turn to Anthony just for comfort. I don't think she's going to have it in mind to whatever, but maybe he's going to see her and see that she's sad and all that, and he's going to try to comfort her. And
because he wants his wife.
Yeah, and that's when that is going to happen. And once that happens and she tell the lawyer is going to say you have to start that divorce proceeding all over again. And might be by the time she starts, that's when she's going to find out that.
Hold on there, guys. Let me take some comment. Let me take some comment, guys. Let me jump on in there. Sorry about that. Let me jump on in. All right. So Steffi Max says Anthony will have another jacket. And Steffi Max,
a full suit this time. Full suit. He'll have a full suit.
Come on, Steffi Mac. Come on, Steffi Mac.
Steffi, he's gonna have a 3-piece suit. 3-piece.
You didn't finish playing that video?
No. Me gonna play it. Let me just take 5 more comments and then we jump back in our video. If that happen, Wayne will make the baby Anthony's like he did Kai. I think so, darling. I think so, yeah. Because God have a plan. Yes. Amber, as always, a child for always. Maybe she means always want to have a child with Anthony. Yes. And then Nancy says, I am glad Shayla didn't tell Tamara business about breaking up with Wayne. Yes, that is nice. So yesterday them teach Shayla to yesterday elevate Shayla by keeping her mouth. But Amber, after be sleeping with Dave, and then today now they decided to correct it. When they break with Art last week, I know today they correct it, say, oh, it's a legal separation. Okay, man will play like they are in love in the beginning and then reach up to a woman's quickly. After the newness wear off and we left wondering what happened. You're right, Gigi, definitely right. You're absolutely right, G.
Property enemy.
G is absolutely correct. And guys, Tina is saying, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks, Gigi. Gigi said, at Sabrina, I am not happy that Anthony is dating. Amber is dating, and she's still legally married. Exactly, Gigi. And Andrea Porter says, welcome. Please like, share, subscribe to Sharon _Rico Review. Thank you. Thank you, sis. And then Nancy says, Shayla baby is not Anthony. Yes, we all decided. I hope that's going to come out eventually. Tina, I'm praying that she's pregnant. It's Anthony. Yes, Gigi. That's what we all wanted. And we are going to babysit the baby. We're all baby Anthony Daltons. We're the aunties for baby Dalton because baby Dalton is coming sooner than... I think she's already pregnant for Anthony because Shayla called it a few weeks ago. They dropped that in the nuggets. Please subscribe to Sherry Rico Review. Thanks. And then I welcome in Chance, welcome in everybody. If you just come on in, please hit the like button, please. I'll appreciate it so the algorithm can know that you guys are here. And then thank you very much for your cooperation, guys. I really appreciate it. Good afternoon, ladies. Good afternoon, Chance. How you doing? Welcome in. Gigi says, hi, Nancy. I'm not sure why I left that ever come out. You know, he has protection at all costs. Hi, Nancy. I'm not sure why I let that ever come out. You know, he has protection at all costs. I don't understand that message. Sorry about that. Dolly says Dollywood is Tennessee is owned by Dolly Parton. Okay, thank you, darling. And then Nancy says toxic relationship. And Gigi said, see why you're saying this, and she's laughing. And then she says, good afternoon, Chance. Brittany need to come back ASAP for sure. Jay is broke. And yes, I hope so, Gigi. The baby will be for the Daltons. Yes, that's what we're all hoping for. Miss Spectal says, Ernestine doesn't ask for any money. Jay agreed to buy Ernestine a house after the divorce. Ernestine got Mama AJ house, and Jay bought off of the equity to Ernestine after he sold the house. Yes, he did.
Yes,
Thank
you.
you.
He did give her some money.
Reminding us. Thank you very much, Miss Spectal. We appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so with that being said, let me remove this comment. Let me just play back this because she is definitely crashing out for real. So I'm staging it back for you guys to see the crash out. Holy neck. Hold on. Oh, no. This is not good.
That's why I told you she's obsessed with him.
Look at that.
That's obsession.
Do you guys see that? You guys are seeing it, right?
That's a vision board.
That's a vision board. All that she's created in her mind with what she thinks should happen with him.
So why don't she tell him?
I hope she doesn't hurt herself though.
No, I think what she's going to do, she's going to go after Amber. She's going to go after Amber because she said after Amber came, everything changes. So it changes now her hope that she could have him when she saw her today. That whole thing, because now Dave told her Amber is a godsend. Remember they were sitting by the pool and Dave said, I don't know. She said, why did things change? He said, I don't know. But there's something different about her. She's God sent.
All right, let me go back to the video.
Again, God has a plan.
Okay. Are you guys shocked right now?
No.
So they have issues in
not.
that family, it looks like. Hold on, before you guys jump in. You notice Daniel is fidgeting and Ben is saying, oh, you can't be telling your sister all of that because you're messing up with, and it looks like Daniel is have some issues going on with Daniel there. And now look at the sister spazzing out. So it look like they have issues within that family with serious issue. So will she hurt Dave now, or is it Amber? take it away, Charmaine, and then Terry, and then I'll jump in the chat.
You're asking me?
I asked you, do you think they have issue within their in the family, Melissa and Daniel?
So.
Because Daniel look like she have a screw loose, just like our sister.
And remember, when Ben said to the sister that Daniel is delicate. Right. That word that Daniel is delicate. Why would you want to always be doing that? So I think they might have something, I don't know, but I want to answer a comment where somebody was saying that what Anthony said, that this is your house. That's what he said at the end of it. No, before he said that, he said he did mumble when he picked Kai up that's not going to happen. He said that before. He said to Kai, this is your house. Everything I have worked hard for will be yours. Before that, he mumbled. He said that's not going to happen. When Amber went in and slammed the door, he said that. So Tina Star wants you to read her last comment.
Yeah, man, look for it.
Okay, look for it on your side. But I think she has built this whole thing because I don't know what Dave was telling her. I don't know if Dave has promised her a rose garden. We don't know but Dave was in an active relationship with her because you see how many times they did what they did. And Dave, remember that guy, what he said to Dave, that you still have Melessa around, and he said she's loyal. And he said you can't put a price on that kind of loyalty. I think if Melessa do anything to herself, he's going to feel guilty. Because he's going to know that it was because of him why Melessa did whatever she did. And I think it might be leading to that. And Amber's going to feel guilty as well, because Amber's going to see she was the one Melessa came to her to help her with her restaurant. Melessa went to bat for her because at first, remember, Melessa told her that Dave said no, blah, blah, blah. And then because of the sweet potato pie, Dave said yes. So both of them going to feel guilty. Especially Amber. Guilt is going to eat at her if Melessa.
Okay, let me ask the chat. Read Tina message, please.
Okay, Amber said Anthony was slick. He told Shayla he knows a lot of judges' lawyer, and I wonder, did he pay off the lawyer? Anything is possible where Anthony's concerned.
I don't put it past him. I don't put it past him at all. With that question. Because you see, when somebody tell you, I know lawyers and judges, they have them in their hand, so they know how to play the card. So Amber put herself in a situation. But when I say bad situation, it's a bad situation that she put herself in. Them always say you jump out of the frying pan and jump in a fire. Because this now is going to blaze upon her badly. What is the consequences of her choices?
They have another saying, so you swap black dog for monkey.
The monkey.
So she swapped Anthony for Dave, which is not
better. He's no better.
No better. At least when she met Anthony, she kind of know Anthony had put put some of the stuff on the table. And she knew about Ro and Anthony and all that. But black dog for monkey, that's what happened right now. Black dog for monkey.
And it's kind of crazy that but I think, how would Amber find this situation out? Is it that he's going to come clean?
We'll see.
Or is it ask the poll, Miss Sharon, and see if they believe that Dave will come clean to Amber and let Amber know, okay, well, me and Melissa was in a thing.
Okay,
because If he does, then it will take it out a different way.
Okay, hold on there. So I asked our chat family, do you think Amber will walk away from Dave if something happened to Melissa? And they said 79% voted yes. Thank you guys for that. Let me just give them a round of applause for that. Where is that thing? Thank you guys. And what's the question now?
Ask them if they think Dave will come and ask Amber and tell Amber that him and Melissa was a thing. Because he said to Melissa that there is something special about Amber. And he keeps talking about she's a God sent. I don't know what he means by that, because God not take nobody wife and send come here. However, if he tell Amber, comes up and tell Amber the truth, then this will turn a different way for her.
Yeah. I like that. I like that, Terry.
It will turn a different way if he comes clean. But ask the chat if they believe that he will.
Yeah, I'm asking them right now. They're saying that we have 10 new comments. So let me just come down here. I'm going to play the rest of the video because we're talking about it. So I think we'll be fine. Okay, so I start down here. So yes. But Amber need to ask the question. Amber need to get real with Dave and ask the question about Melissa and his life. Sabrina said no. Dolly says she definitely on other level of mental attraction with obsession. Yes, she is. Miss T says, nay, I don't think the lawyer would ruin their entire career for an Anthony divorce. Okay, that sounds good. And Dolly says she definitely on another level of fatal attraction and obsession, definitely. I know. And I'm just reading from what I'm coming up. But Amber needs ask the question here. We'll read that one. But Bemley, the writer, SkitLanta are popping off again. They are. He was trying to bluff Shayla, yes. And Nancy, what has Melissa done that makes you think she's crazy? And Kiki says yes. Rhonda said, I don't see Dave telling Amber about his relationship with Melissa. I don't see it either.
Okay, Rhonda.
I don't.
Good.
Okay, hold on, because he's not, he only accepts her when he says she's a God sent. So if she's a God sent and God sent her to you, why are you, you couldn't wait? Just wait for the divorce to be over.
You and all these secrets, all this secret, because he had multiple times an opportunity to tell Amber about Melissa. He had plenty of time to tell Amber about it. Said, okay, well, if you believe that she's God sent, he could have told her and said, boy, me and Melissa had a little fling and this is that, but it's no more. But again, everybody in SkitLanta have a secret. Everybody have a past. Nobody is squeaky clean in SkitLanta. But I guess to them, God is popping. Jesus is popping, right?
Okay. So Steffi, Gigi says, Steffi, what do you mean? And Gigi is laughing. Misty is also laughing. Come clean, and they're laughing. Say, so that was said, dar no, they're not gonna come. He's not coming clean. And Steffi Matt said, Amber is going to learn what lobster read for very soon, and she is going to be hurt. Yes,
very hurt. I am going to be crying, and I'm telling you, Charmaine, and Sharon, when it happened to Amber, you know, take me on live. I'm weeping now, for her. I am weeping for her, but my weeping only is going to endure just for a night, because my morning is coming. I don't know when, but I know my morning is coming, because this is a hard one to take.
Rhonda, I said this morning, Dave doesn't tell Amber any of his first. No, he doesn't.
He doesn't.
And the first red flag for Charmaine and Amber and Charmaine and Terry was that Melissa has a key to his place, and he knows that. No, that wasn't the first red flag for Amber. When she was talking to him yesterday, she wasn't reading the room. She says, "What do you see us as?" And what he said, she says, "You are mine. You feel like mine. You feel." She said, "I'm just paraphrasing, darling. You feel like mine." And he said, "What do you mean?" He knows exactly what she means, but if she felt like it's, why did he says, "Oh, I don't see no stop sign. It's like a record playing on a loop, and it's I see open space." So when just tell Melissa, it's just gibberish.
Yeah, tell Amber a foolishness. Because guess what? And again, that's how you know this relationship will never go anywhere. Because you don't have to ask a man where him see you and him going. The action alone will tell you. His action alone will tell you. And Amber knows why she asked that question is because she knows the standard that she's in now. That's why she asked that question. Because later on she follow up with, "Oh, it depends on how long the marriage take. Are you willing to wait?" Because she know the situation that she's in. Amber knows she's wrong, you know. And I tell you this morning, I said, a pride goes before destruction. And a haughty spirit before a fall. You see the pride where she have? Because she don't want to go and reconcile with her husband. She go and feel it.
That's why I keep telling the audience that we have to go to Costco or Walmart, wherever they are, Walgreens, wherever they sell
their food before you buy it.
Because we're gonna need it. We are gonna need it because you know Amber gonna bring that tears, and we're all gonna be crying. Who even mad at her is gonna be crying.
Yes,
okay,
we're going to be crying. I will be the shoulder, help to be the shoulder she lean on.
Cat family, I'm sorry to be butting in, but I have to go.
All right, Mama.
I have a Zoom that I was supposed to be on since like 6:30. And they just text me to ask me why I'm not on the Zoom meeting. So
go to it. It's important.
Do all on O'Neill live.
Okay, take care.
8 o'clock. So
yeah, we'll see you guys in a bit because we're gonna wrap up here and jump onto O'Neill live.
All right.
Just let me just finish this with my.
All right.
All right. Take care, babe. I'll see you in the chat.
All right. Let me just take some. Let me just put back this on the screen. Let's see. Maybe that's it for this.
Go back. Go back. Watch her.
Okay, so she actually lost it. Let's
all that she hoped for. All that she hoped for shattered in front of her. Everything that she hoped and imagined shattered in front of her. So, you know, it's just one of those things, my dear.
Hold on. Which new skit Ralphie Tennant trick him into coming over for her emotional? Oh, so now them are gonna have Ralphie cheating. You guys want to see that?
No, Ralphie's just sad.
Somebody was saying new skit. Here for my audience. If they want to see Ralphie,
yeah, you can watch. No. I'm not saying for me. They can watch it.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me see. She might create a new vision board. Yes. Oh yes, and maybe that new vision board is gonna be
have a big old X with Amber face on it.
Please like, share, and subscribe to Sharon Rika Review. Hit the like button. Thank you. And I see you, Charmaine. And she needs to be in an insane asylum for real. Yes. So now Amber is actually. Let me just put this one in the chat. Thank you guys for that. Let me end this. 74% says no to the comment that you asked them. And
they
then
don't think he's going to. Okay, so that changes the narrative.
What was I gonna put in here? Me last me thought that was a good one to ask the chat family. Ralphie is my favorite, so adorable. So you wants to see Ralphie, darling Lydia?
Yes,
Or a
yes,
little bit? I love Ralphie. Okay, let me just play it. I think they want to see
yes,
Ralphie.
please.
All right. So, Sabrina said no. You don't want to see Ralphie? Maybe this is when Anthony saved his wife from Melissa. Yeah, it seems so. Well, let me just set the chat. Nowadays, no matter what action you see from a man, you must clarify. Definitely, Miss
Them
T.
really slick for you, Miss T. Them slick bad.
Thank you, Terry. Let me just read 10 comments. Shayla thinks she is the boss. Yes, she's very delusional. Miss T is correct, and you're absolutely right too, Terry. And Antoinette says this is like a movie, Fatal Attraction. Yes.
The movie Obsession.
Mm-hmm.
Obsessed.
Marianne West says maybe this is what Anthony saved his wife from Melissa. It looks so. It looks so, Marianne. It looks so. It seems so. Looks like they're gonna write it that way. Hello, we look at you with our own eye, and you are delusional, crazy, needed a straight jacket. So stop bashing Dan. Okay, Gigi is laughing. I love Ralphie, and Ralphie is my favorite. Adorable. Okay, and Dan, does she stay with Daniel and Ben? No, that's her.
That's our own apartment.
So that's her house that she have out there.
Mm-hmm.
Criterion. And then Gigi says, Annette, you need to be in the writer's room. That could be very interesting. It will give Anthony something to do, then sit on the porch and look like a useless husband. I wonder what they said.
I was flabbergasted yesterday when him sit down and say, "Oh, you didn't bring me nothing." After the woman sleep out last night, and you gonna see her coming this morning. I say, "You didn't bring me something to eat." I say, "Come on, Anthony. Come on, though." But hey.
All right, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Terry-Ann, for being here. Give us our last one. We have to go eat something. We have to jump on to Honey Live. Me just say at 7:30.
At 7:30. We had a good live.
So, guys, I will do a premiere if we have time after O'Neill to do Ralphie skit. If not, then me do it earlier morning. But me will see how I feel. Thank you guys for hanging out here with me, and I'll see you guys in half an hour on O'Neill Live.
All right, guys.
Any last word, Terry?
Well, any last words? Hold fast to God's word, because He has a plan, and whatever the plan is, it will work out. Just hold fast. The road is rough now. It's really rough. The tides is roaring, but hold on, because He has a plan. We get through it. We're gonna get through it. All right. And I'll see you guys later. Love chatting with you guys. Have a wonderful day, everybody.
Thank you. All right. So let me just kick this off the stage here. Stop sharing that screen. All right. Thank you guys for everything. Thank you guys for being here with us. Bye for now. See you on O'Neill's Live.